Oh. Oh my. Oh. Oh my.
We back? We're good.
You did. All right, Helly. Hey, Beck. Thanks, Beck. I'm definitely unmuted. Can y'all hear Discord? Can everyone else actually talk?
Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
The bar's moved. All right, nice.
There we go. Yay!
Okay, great. We're gonna run this, and it's gonna be as not scuffed as possible. So, you all the
Yay.
contestants, are going to basically be looking at my Discord, which is showing the same thing that stream's looking at, like, without all of our faces around it. Other than that, there's going to be some trivia questions. I actually didn't check if I went live on YouTube. I'm going to take a second and do that. YouTube.
I should ask questions about the rules.
I have, one
yeah,
question.
we'll review stuff. It looks like I'm live. Great.
Who is Lex replacing?
He's replacing right now Beef because they are not shown up, unless they did in unless they did in the last few minutes. Looks like no. Okay. They
How
were
does
a
the
might.
copy work?
All right. I have too many screens going on.
Like I know how it works, but like how do we?
All right. Yeah. We'll go over that. I got a slide for that.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So, pretty simple trivia stuff. We're doing 3 categories. There's going to be 10 questions in each category. Every question is kind of a 2-parter. We tried to do kind of an easy part and a hard part. Some of them are like dependent. Like, so if you get the first one wrong, you might get the second wrong, but we tried to do our best. If you get one of the 2 correct, you get 1 point. If you get both correct, you get 3 points. So a little bonus for getting both. I'm giving you guys like a minute to answer. I don't have like a timer because I have enough stuff to do, but like, let's not take forever. And the top 2 contestants for each category are going to get what I'm calling a copy. So once you have a copy, you can use it instead of answering, and you'll just DM me copy so and so, and you'll take their answer. So that's really it. Oh, I forgot to put in the main chord that this is going on. One more thing to do. Look at the rules for another second.
How important is spelling?
I'm judging manually, so as long as I can understand it, and of course I'm going to be talking to you guys, so like, as long as I can more or less understand.
I see.
So not a lot, but like...
Don't send your answers in wingdings. Don't do that.
I manually write out my URL. Is that going to work?
I remember,
no,
send me your
manually
answers.
writing that didn't work. All right. more scuffage
Who
incoming.
made the background, by the way? Like, I think that's been in use for a long time, but who made it?
Good.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Looks really cool.
Nice. All right, there we go. Updated main court. Okay, back to all my others. As far as I can tell, no one's on YouTube live. Hey, Cool Fog.
I'll get
and-
in there.
That's fine. If no one's in there, I don't have to moderate. Oh, there is someone. Hey, Scar. All right. So that's the first page of rules. So couple like remindery things that I'm calling reminders, even though I never told you guys. If we say name, we want you to actually name the thing. So name Squire's weapon that does 18 body shot damage. You're going to say Lance or the Lance. I'm not that picky. But if you say Squire's weapon 1, we're going to mark that wrong. Yeah. So if we say like which, what, or described, then, you know, it's a lot more lax and you can say Squire weapon 1. So when we say specifically name, we want the name of the thing. I did want to get background music for this, and now I wish I put more time into to get that because now I'm missing it. Other
Consider
reminder,
the timing.
if we ask about a statistic, it's the statistic listed on this screen. I'm showed the trident here because I think we all know the rate of fire of the trident isn't actually 9.0. But if we do ask, we don't. But if we do ask the rate of fire of the trident, then you tell me it's 9.0 and I'll mark it right because that's what's listed here. I think we say the word listed every time, but like, yeah. All right. And with that, I got an introductory question. So old game shows I've watched, which when I watched them, they were just called game shows. They used to ask contestants like to pick which category they wanted first. So do you want the square questions or the circle questions first? And you don't have to DM this, you can just shout it out.
Everything goes in the square hole.
Circle.
Circle.
Okay, I'm
Circle. I don't like to be cornered.
All right. I heard a lot more circle. Also, Vaz, I don't know if I've heard you. I'm going to have to turn you up. You just speak for me first.
I am here. I just have nothing to say.
Yeah, that's no problem. I just got to turn you up a bit. Hopefully that's not too loud because I think that was a bit too quiet. All right. All right. So the circle questions, the circle represents like the globe. So we're doing the GeoGuessr category first.
Square, 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 square.
Oh no.
Come
Dude,
back.
I'm glad that I speedrun the tutorial.
Panic.
All right. So we're all ready to start with question. When we're starting easy. So here we go. Name this map and describe where we are. And that's the whole question. And DM it to me. And you guys got a minute. And no, I didn't go get like the Jeopardy music.
That's
So
good, 'cause it's
this
not
is just going to be me talking for a little bit. As the answers come in.
Wait, the DM drive.
All right. Irish was first. You all slow. All right.
Am I right? Wait.
Whoa, let's wait for everyone to answer first. What's the prize? The prize is some bragging rights and knowing you did better than everyone else.
Wait, is it? Oh, I swapped my head. This is the fast question. Oh no.
Come on,
Oh,
Lex,
this-
you got this one.
This is Nuketown.
Nuked. It's Rust.
Yeah, I was going for, was it Call of Duty? Isn't it called Nuketown there?
Oh wait, this is the new map, right?
The new map, yeah.
Oh yeah, the one they added with season 5. Dude, the new agent is so cool, right?
For real.
Okay. Did I get 1, 2, 6 answers? There's 6 of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah. Okay. We got all answers. I think everyone got it right. This is, of course, Diamond Spire, and everyone, you know, more or less said something. We're standing in the lemonade stand here, so everyone said more or less lemonade stand right by sea extract. So that's it. Like we're that we're starting off that easy. If someone got that
such a
wrong.
good first one.
All right, let me mark down all your scores. That's something I got to do as well, if in case I didn't have enough to do.
You should have gotten a scorekeeper.
I should have, but I Get in.
Can I keep score?
Rick.
Can you be trusted?
Oh yes, yes.
I mean, Rick is here and might volunteer, but I'm not gonna push anyone's on. I'm not gonna tell anyone to do it. All right, that's it. Question one's done. We're already done because I wanted this to be 2 hours. I only have 4 minutes a question, and let's move right along. So, same idea. Here's a new picture. Tell me what map this is, and tell me where the photographer is. Rick, I should be good. You know, the first ones are going to be easy, so I can do them like en masse, and otherwise I'll just start calling people out to read out their answers, you know. Then that'll buy me some time. So yeah. All right, Irish was first again. Who said maybe? I don't know, man. Does maybe count? Are you confident in your answer?
No, I have no better answer though.
The second question, we're losing confidence.
Yeah.
This one's a lot harder, but I think I know. Like, I think I remember like exactly where this is. I'm not
Wait, I
too
need to be a
sure.
bit
though.
more. I'm gonna edit it.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, everyone has now answered. Everyone did say Fragrant Shore, which is correct. And I believe everyone said, so this is the very back corner in the building known as Shrimpy's, behind the counter for the green room. So
Yes.
I believe you all said something along those lines. Building behind E. Yeah, good enough, Lex. All right.
Dude, that is fucking broad though. It's like
Hey, I gave a
The building
detailed
behind
description in it.
All right. Look,
I
we're on
gave a
the easy
detailed description.
questions, right? All right, everyone gets 3 points for that one. We're tied up for 6 points apiece.
Yes.
joint first, joint first, joint first.
All according to the script.
All right, all the GeoGuessr ones are pretty similar. So name this map. Tell me where it is on the map.
Oh, it's the tutorial.
So this is in fact the tutorial bathroom.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
Oh, I'm gonna have to turn my fan on here in a minute. So far, so good. We're still in the easy ones. Right?
Oh, I'm not actually sure anymore.
So when I was testing these, I think this is the first one that was gotten incorrect. So don't worry, it only gets harder from here.
Oh,
I-
wait, oh, I've just thought of where else it could be. Oh, fuck.
I'm not confident in my answer. Like, I'm actually.
Wow, my brain just went, why am I getting all these Discord notifications? Because I'm checking them on my phone, and then I got a bunch on my computer. I'm like, why am I getting all these messages? I
Mr.
need an answer from
Popular.
2 of you. There we go. All right, I'm going to run through these because I don't think these are all perfect.
Oh, wait, no. I know.
All right, we're
it.
locked in.
Uh-oh.
All right, Irish, you were
Let
Let me
first.
change it.
All right.
Let me change my
Oh
answer.
my god, you're so lucky. Irish had it wrong until he edited it at the last second.
I didn't edit it. What?
It
You can do
says
that.
edited.
I edited my Shrimpies one.
Oh no, you
but
edited
like,
the one above. You're right. I can't read. Sorry, this is again on my phone. All right, Irish said it's hard sell D, bench near the bottom floor. Does
Oh, I
anyone
got it
else have
wrong.
that as an answer?
No.
Oh no, I thought it was A
No.
on.
It is not on
Wait, is it-
hard sell, and it
It's
is not on
Diamond's
the
fault.
bottom
A on the
floor.
roof. You see the knife in the wall.
Uh,
Oh,
it is.
Oh, is that?
It is
was
in
I
fact,
right?
yep, top floor guard room on Diamond Spire. Giant key.
Oh, I was
3
right. Oh, you
points.
faked me out. You're mean. That's so mean.
you're so mean.
I did
I
not
thought-
see that knife at all, but now I do see it.
Yeah,
I thought
Irish
it might have
doesn't
been
get any.
B
Giant key got
on-
both. Renji, I
Yeah.
assume you got both because you just told me what it was. Yeah. I don't have to fill in that row.
Oh, that's so
Raz, you said Diamond Spire Heal Station on the top floor. So I'll give you 1 point because we're not actually
Yeah.
in the heal station. Mars, Diamond Spire A site. Yeah, that's close enough. And Lex said Silver Reef bathrooms.
No, didn't put
You
that.
Alright,
tried.
Lex, we're separating we're separating the pack here now. Alright, it only goes up from here. Name this map and tell me where this is.
Well,
Oh, we're in
have you done
Australia, clearly.
This is the Australian map. The new one. Did you guys not read the season 5 patch notes? Like, come on.
Oh, I don't remember where this is exactly though.
Also, Twitch chat, how we doing?
It being upside down is really hurting my head.
Yeah, it being upside down is supposed to be. That's the point. Hey Fox, hey Compot, late night pub quiz. Yeah, I thought this would be fun. Thanks for showing up. Alright, need an answer from about 4 of you, 3 of you. This is up. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, Vic, this is the right way up. Good night, Fox. Alright, oh, did I get them all? 1, 2, 3. Alright, you have all answered. Did everyone say Silver Reef? They did. Alright, I think Silver Reef was easy. And we are in fact standing right outside the pool. Someone said, who sent me a drawing? I can't share that, but I really wish I could. Alright, Renji's up first. Renji, what did you say?
I said it's Silvery, it's the pool area in front of Sea Blue Room.
Alright, and everyone else agree with Renji's pool area in front of Blue Room?
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't draw it
I
though.
think so.
He
I
didn't
didn't
draw
remember exactly which pool room it was though.
It
The hallway, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's I mean,
One
it's
above
slightly
aquarium.
further than right outside the Blue Room. It's actually in front of the Green Room, but it is the
I think I drew
pool
it
area
perfectly.
is what we were looking for. Connection between C and B. Yeah, that's correct. Outside the stairs down to the aquarium. I don't think that's correct, Mar.
Yeah, me neither. I was trying to.
Mm,
Isn't that correct? Like the pool
Well,
area.
kind
down
of.
to There are the aquarium, no? stairs, but I didn't
There's
remember.
not really stairs near where this photo was taken.
There is. I think so.
Like if you turn around, no.
If
no,
you turn
if
around,
I turn
there's
around,
the
the
two stairs.
pool's right there.
Oh, wait, oh, okay.
Yeah. If you turn around, the
Yeah.
pool's
Oh.
behind you. Like, this
Like,
is
isn't
between
on
the
stairs
bathroom and
to
the
left
change
of the
room.
pool, or like to the side of the pool.
This is like right beside the
Yes.
green room. Yeah. This
Yeah,
isn't to
so
the
there's
side of the
stairs.
pool, it's to the front of the pool. I don't know.
Swear
I
there's
don't know if
stairs.
this drawing helps or not. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could share this.
No, but like, okay, well, I feel like if some people
Alright.
saw this drawing, they'd know.
We're giving points to anyone who mentioned the pool. And you all said Silver Reef. So. That's at least 1 point for everyone. Alright. Because I'm managing a lot. Alright. We're getting harder each time. Where's this one?
Oh.
Oh, that's season 1.
Season 1. It is. It's back in time. This
Oh, that's a great
one,
idea
this
for a
one, I'm
question.
really proud of. I'm not gonna lie. I spent a long time looking for something that I could turn black and white and make it look good.
I feel like there's so many places this could be. I feel like I've seen this in like 5 different places. Like,
There's a chance. I tried to make sure it was unique, but I didn't, explore every single spot. So, if you draw me a picture of,
You want me to?
we might have to explore there together.
what if I color it in? Just as the image.
I won't give you a point for telling me what color the wallpaper is. Or wall. I don't even know if it's wall. But It would be cool. This is, I think, the
Why not?
first one. I think you all have different answers.
Yeah, that's a tough one. This could be a lot of places.
I'm stuck between two different.
I think
Different
we're gonna
maps.
have to have a rule where when you say A, B, or C, you need to tell me if that's a terminal or an extract. Because,
Oh, okay, I got you. Hold on.
but I think I understand what most of you have said. All right, I think you all have different answers for the second part, which is good. But I think you all said hard sell. Did anyone not say hard sell? So this is hard sell. The other thing I was expecting was sound eclipse. This could have been like
Yeah,
in,
I
in
almost
the,
said sound eclipse. I
in
almost
the
said sound
hotel
eclipse.
area of sound eclipse, but it's not. It is
Yeah.
hard sell. So y'all get at least one. Giant Key, you said the second floor hallway, and that is incorrect. This is actually on the first
No.
floor. Renji said in front of A by the grand piano, which is also incorrect.
Oh.
Raz, you've got next to B
Yeah, I know exactly
terminal
where it
door,
is.
so that's on the second floor and is incorrect.
Yeah, I know where it is now. Oh, no.
Mars said near B, which would be the second floor.
Shit.
Listed near B.
Lex, oh, you gotta get your answers from Rick better. A lot of you said outside B, and now I'm concerned.
No, it's the
Oh.
hallway on the first floor when you come in.
It's
Wait,
on
is it
the
around the
first
buffet?
floor. It's right next to the entrance to the vault in like the dining room.
Yeah.
I knew it. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god! As soon as you said first floor, I knew exactly which little dresser it was.
All right, so I think everyone gets one for saying hard sell.
That one was mean. That one was horrible.
Actually, this picture is wrong because there's two intel.
Wait,
Sometimes
do we use American or English counting for floors? Do you guys count floors different?
We say ground
don't-
floor.
Oh,
And then first floor is you have to go like up one flight of stairs, right?
Yeah, first floor is the second floor.
So really, if
well,
you
it
think
didn't
about
really matter because I don't think anyone. So everyone got one for that one. Assuming that should have been our fifth question. I should have double checked to make sure we were there. So we're halfway through round one. How y'all feeling? Or category one?
I'm loving
think
this.
good.
This is so
I think
fun.
I'm last place, so doing well.
Or do you have standings?
I do have standings, but they're not visible on this screen, mostly because that's more work for me. Actually, let me flip to the standings scene, because, you know. Here we go. Here's oh, yeah, the standings go to stream, but not to you guys. Also, that apparently didn't load, so that's even
Good
better.
thing,
that
good
I
thing I'm
tested
watching
this live.
both.
It also says you all have 0, so that's great.
Joint
Rifa?
Yeah, at least we're tied.
There we go.
Joint first.
So, there we go.
Evenly matched.
There's the current standings if you're on the stream. We're halfway through. Giant Key and Renji both have 13. Mars and Raz, you both at 11. And Irish and Qualities, you're both at 10. And Senior Beef is still on there because he was supposed to be here. And his points
Oh, we
don't
got
count. I
6.
just misclicked on a couple of them. So that's where we are at the halfway point of category 1. Let me fix the Senior Beef ones.
Imagine I
For
was
that to be a
losing.
-1 in
on the
all
hill.
of the things, so it doesn't break everything else. And that'll...
He's just lurking in the background.
If he arrives, he's welcome to join. He's a little bit behind at this point, but he's welcome to join. Or they're welcome to join. Anyway, let's move on to. All right, these should get harder each time. So this is back in full color. Name this map and tell me where it is. So if you know if it's back in full color, I must have thought this was a hard one to find. I'm just saying.
What is that ceiling?
Yeah. Or is it the floor?
No, we
It's
can't
the
be
floor.
upside down.
All right,
No,
God, should have
because
cropped it a
see
little
lock
better.
wrong. Oh god.
Come on. You guys got this. I believe in you. At least I know no one's gonna get perfect. That was my other fear.
I think this one might have me stumped.
This wasn't in your
That's just a
study notes. Also,
fucking
we're chilling with
draw,
like
didn't
20
scum.
people. I assume that's like the 7 of you guys plus some people. So I appreciate everyone hanging out for this.
I can't even think what map
Did
it
you
is, let
bounce
alone
pad
where.
up to this, or
Well, I will confirm I did not bounce pad to get here.
okay? So you're just standing there.
I am
randomly.
standing in a very accessible spot. I did crop the picture though, so
How
Oh, okay.
accessible,
So
like,
it is.
I can
Okay.
tell.
how accessible like is like
yeah, Egg. This is trivia. So the first category of our trivia night is GeoGuessr. So yeah, you might have missed a couple, but
Wait, if I enhance the image and then like inverse it and then turn it upside down,
if
I get nothing.
if
all
I
right,
put
come
this
on, we
image
need
into
answers from
Google,
4 of you, 3 of you now.
Yo, can I stop being the first one?
Yeah, Irish should get points for being first here. I'm gonna have to cut you guys off. I'm gonna have to get my stopwatch out, which is just another thing for me to.
Hey, I have to use a magnifying glass and my pair of glasses to like enhance the image to a point where I can see what's going on.
All right, come on, Lex.
Takes a while.
We're all waiting on you.
I don't know how to
Come
spell
on,
it, there you
Lex.
There aren't any
Alright.
lemons in this image.
So I can now confirm that this is hard sell.
I got the point.
Oh,
So GK is not the tutorial, unfortunately.
Drat.
Mars, you did say hard sell. Mars, you said. Do you want to say what you said here?
Outside of a terminal room, because I
Outside of
don't.
outside of a terminal. I read it as
Yeah.
outside of a terminal. It's like it's outside one of the terminal rooms. Of course it is. Outside of a terminal room is incorrect.
Yeah.
Raz near E. Hang on, I'm trying to remember where E is. It is not, in fact, near E. Hard sell from Renji. Inside D purple room's a good guess. Unless it exists in 2 spots, though. That is incorrect. Someone in chat says this is the second floor blue room on hard sell, but they didn't say which blue room. But it's also not in a blue room. Lex, you started with Fragrant Shore, so that's not going to be any points. And Irish, you also said Fragrant Shore. So this ceiling exists in 2 places on hard sell, but the chandelier in the middle of the ceiling only exists in 1 spot. And that
That's it.
is
the
outside of B, there's a stairwell, and this is the roof of that those stairs. Right outside of B terminal on hard sell.
do we have the uncropped image?
I do, but I
Cropped
don't know how to
image.
display it.
Okay.
So that is. Hang on, now I gotta do scores, and I gotta fix my browser. There we go.
See, I thought it might have been like on the little balcony exit from like I think it was C. It only has like one blue door exit and then has like the balcony. I thought it was like outside of that, but then yeah, it's not it.
All right, I am just gotta go through and give 1 point to everyone who said hard sell. Was it just the 3 of you? 1, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 of you said hard sell, 3 you did not. All right. All right, well, that's not the end of our GeoGuessr, but that's the end of our Name This Map section of GeoGuessr. It gets a little bit different and a little bit harder from here. Y'all already know what map this is, but can you tell me where we're standing? And can you tell me what word's supposed to be under that black box?
So what map is it?
Yeah, what map is that?
Actually,
You
don't
guys
know.
gotta know what map this is. That's not even one of the questions anymore. You just gotta tell me what word's under the thing and tell me where this appears.
I believe it's Silver Reef.
You
Just
guys,
because
I mean,
it's-
it's open mic. You guys can talk if you want,
somewhere.
but
Can we confirm it's Silver Reef, please?
can someone confirm it?
I mean, someone can say it with confidence if you want.
That's the luxury hotel and resort. Oh, this must be the one in space because that's a resort, isn't it?
Giant Key is already
it's
answered, by the
already-
way. Before you take their
I'm just. Wait.
This is 2 Fort, perfect. I will also say that Giant Key is actually going to get 3 points this round. So, you know,
This is
either
definitely
trust what
on
they say or
GK's
don't
note.
at this point.
Giant is a silver reef.
I can't say, but I mean, this was
Yes,
something
you
that
can. You physically can.
8-page document that I of notes that I took when I was studying.
He's running
so.
off of 8 pages. If you guys didn't prepare 8 pages of notes, I don't even know.
Not bad.
Lex and
This is
Raz,
Chris.
we're waiting
Oh,
on
no,
you.
no,
We're
change
gonna
your
need an
mind.
answer real quick here. I mean, not that quick, but in the meantime, I can check how we're doing for ad time on the Twitch side. Are we good? We're good. All right. Don't need another ad
Sure.
just yet.
I don't know.
Raz, waiting on you, and I don't know is fine. I'm gonna give you like 10 more seconds to finish typing, and then we're gonna have to push on.
I think
All
I just
right.
noticed something.
Giant Key, you wanna put us out of our misery here?
I'll put you out of your misery. This is the middle extraction point on Silver Reef in front of the frozen coral sign.
GG.
That's it.
Oh.
That's it
He's cheating.
exactly. So
Yeah,
GK
he's cheating.
gets 3 points. Orenji did say Silver Reef B extract, just got the wrong word, so they get a point. Mars, you got the right map, but the wrong location. Lex, you also
Yeah.
got the right map and
Yeah.
wrong location. And Raz did not. So Renji, you get a point, and GK, you get 3, and that's it for this round.
I'm just happy I knew what map it was.
I gotta actually
even then I
put
have to
that in
question
the
it.
chart here. GK gets a 3, Renji gets a 1, and we get to move on. So, you like that one? Because this one is the same idea. Where are we, and what word is that supposed to be? Also, when this was judged, I had to go and confirm that this didn't exist in 2 different places. So I'm pretty confident in this one, but there's a slight chance that this exists in 2 spots. Now, naturally, you all know what map this one is, right?
Didn't know this had
Okay,
words
I
on
actually
it.
know the map on this one. I actually know which map it is.
I know
Yeah,
the
it's hard sell, right, guys?
map. Oh, thanks.
God, I'm so tempted to just put something funny as my word.
Irish, you did send me the right map, but we are looking for describe where the photographer is standing.
Yeah, that is where he's standing.
He is on that map. You're right.
On that map, is it important which floor?
Yes.
That is like we have to say that even if we like super duper well describe the location and just leave out the floor.
If you describe it well enough that I know what you're talking about, then I'll call it good enough.
Now, you Europeans do things differently. The bottom floor, you call it the ground floor, and then the floor above that, you call.
I specifically
First
put
floor?
bracket American.
Well,
for
I mean,
my answer.
assuming this is Diamond Spire, the bottom floor of the map is actually floor 200. So if you don't say 200 or
okay,
201, 200, I'm kidding. You say, say something that makes sense, and I'll figure it out.
You also have to answer the questions while standing on one foot and holding your breath.
and sing the national anthem.
Which one?
the national anthem.
Just
All right.
your one, the DI one. I don't know what the word is. There we go.
I just made a joke answer for the missing word in hopes that it pleases the judges enough to get a point.
Yeah, is there like impress points? Because then I'll put more effort in.
I'm reading some of your answers, and they're Lex, I like it. That's perfect. Yeah, I think Renji, you're the last one to go here. Someone hop in his chat and tell him what the answer is.
Oh, dude, that would be great. If anybody does that, that'd be amazing.
We got
If-
an answer. We got answers in chat. This is the Between Two Ferns set, which it definitely is, and also Secret Floor 199. In case that helps anyone.
All right, there we go. I gave RNG an answer.
It's the lemon stand, dude.
The lemonade.
I didn't
stand.
know that.
Renji's booting up a private lobby as we speak. We're gonna have to move.
Oh,
on.
dude, I can't even come up with a word. I don't know words anymore, man. Dude, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna say something that's wrong, and then we can move on.
You should make it funny at the very least.
Make it funny.
You might get a
Alright.
brownie point.
So a lot of you said the same answer that my judge said, aka Rick, but it's not correct, and I literally had to go check. A lot of you said it's near the TV area on Diamond Spire, and I think, for your credit, this used to be there, but it's not anymore. This is actually the ground floor, the bottom
Yeah, it's
floor.
ground floor. Oh, I know what it is.
Vaz,
know
you
where
actually
it
got it
is.
perfectly if you want to
Yeah.
read out what you wrote for the location.
I said right when you go from the buffet to the right vault entrance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it
Oh,
is.
that's
Wait,
There's
does mine
gray
count?
box right in front of
Alright.
it.
You
is
said
it too
on the
big?
right side, and I'm gonna give it to you, but
Can I edit my answer?
the right versus left side is a little non-specific. So, Irish, you get a point,
Funky
at least 1 point for being correct. Renji, you said D floor, which is incorrect. Raz, you got it. Lex did not. GK did
I thought it was
not.
on E4.
Mars did not. So, all right. And then the word here, Giant Geek, you want to tell us this one because you got that, and I think you're the only one.
Oh, I can't believe I got this right.
Yeah.
I just realized looking at this picture what the word actually is because I don't understand what the heck it's saying, but the word is it's like juvence,
Yeah,
which I think is a
also
combination
would
of
struggle
like
to pronounce it,
rejuvenate
Yeah, it's
and something else.
Jovence or Jovience or something. But yeah, you actually spelled it correctly, which I appreciate. So this round, I totally forgot. Vaz gets a point for location, Irish gets a point for location, and Janky gets a point for the word. And I didn't actually put that in as I said it, so now I gotta take a second. Irish point for location, Raz gets a point for the location, Janky gets a
I
point
can't
for
believe
the
the word wasn't Jotty time.
Hey, isn't it?
I did like that answer. I also wrote like Lex's answer, who wrote sub to first glitch on twitch.tv using Prime to take money away from millionaire. That is legitimately what he wrote. I am not I am not lying.
Bonus points for Shilly.
It could have been that, you know, like
You're right.
Vic wants to
Why did
add
I
in
put
some
that?
context and says that is the name of Jaddy's energy drink. So there you go.
Yeah,
All right, are y'all tired of the word thing now?
I like the
No,
word
it's
thing. I love the word thing. Give me
Jan-
more word
Janky
thing.
is
Tired
kind of
about
crushing the word
geolocation.
thing. But we are going to move on from the word thing now to something that might be even harder than that. Now we don't want to even know where this is. I just want to know what vault terminal is closest and how far away is that vault terminal.
you're evil.
And I'm going to give you a full 5-meter buffer zone. So we just need a
don't
letter
even know
and a
how
number.
Navmode-
This is a really quick
Which one is
answer.
which?
How does nav mode
Dumbo.
even work from up there?
You know, they all have dots, and you kind of just you look, and one of them says meters on it.
I guess.
Now, is it the actual
It is
terminal itself or the guard room?
It is
the building.
the ping on the map, like the physical letter that you know.
Yeah,
when
I
you're,
think
when
it-
you're
I think
looking
that's
around the
physically on
icon,
the
I'll say like
terminal.
A and whatever, you know, A or B, and then it has the meters under it. That's what
Which kind of
Uh,
stuff?
So
does
the
it actually
physical
matter?
terminal location, or where it would be
Actually, no, I
if
changed my. No, I don't.
where it would be if.
No, we're
It's
good.
How long is a
not
meter?
actually
I'd say.
And we're
I'm like
assuming
going
that the
behind the
terminal is
cross.
actually there and it's not a safe room, you know, like I'm not gonna pull the wool over your eyes and be like, well, when I screenshot this, it was a safe room over there, so the nearest terminal was actually Alright.
I do like the spot though. The spot looks very comfy.
Dean, Dean hit us with sus bus, which isn't actually a terminal anymore, so thanks for that. And Egg had negative pi as their distance. In case anyone wanted that help, it looks like you've all submitted an answer. I actually have to pull up my answer sheet for this one because I forget. All right, so the closest terminal was actually listed. One of you said it, and to I think everyone's surprise, it was Lex.
What?
Lex
Because I know
said
this.
B terminal. So this
Yeah.
is of course Fragrant Shore. We're on top of one of the buildings, but B terminal is right behind you.
Can I be honest? I know this because this was one of the original questions for Jeopardy.
Oh,
Really? Because I did not actually reference Jeopardy, but
It was one
Alright,
of the original
so
questions.
the distance, however, so you can still get the distance right even if you got the thing wrong. So the distance is exactly 52 meters from where I'm standing, which means we accept anything from 47 to 57. So let me go through everyone's answers with the score sheet up this time. Look at me getting better at this. So Lex, you get a point for the right terminal but wrong distance. Giant Key is, oh, you said 45, which is just out of range. You also said A
Oh,
terminal.
close.
Mars had D in 40, which is just a bit short. Renji, actually, you got the distance because you said 55. You got the
Wait, is
wrong
it-
terminal, but it was 55
Yeah, I
meters.
thought like I was thinking of B, and then I was like, nah, the nav mode is surely like because you have to go up all those stairs to get to B. I thought the nav mode would like not count that.
doesn't-
instead.
Is
It
it
doesn't
literally
show you
just
that.
E because like the elevation
Yeah,
is
it's
the
mostly
same?
elevation.
Yeah.
That's stupid. That's so that popped in my head, but I was thinking, oh, even A might be like closer.
So
With-
Raz, you said 45, which is just out of range, and Irish had 68, which is a little bit too far. I did actually, I should have put I have the pictures of the vault terminals, so I will tell you because I didn't actually do it. So yeah, B terminal we said is 52, and then the next closest is A terminal, which is 56. So they were quite close. Yep, and
Can't believe the Ace Mains didn't get this one.
yeah, come on, Ace
I'm
Mains.
sorry, I
did
said
get
A
it.
and I said 55 meters away, which apparently it is 56. Like,
So
I'm
so
sorry,
A
that's pretty
is that, so
impressive.
he was right about where A terminal is. It's just not the right answer.
Yeah, I got it right. Hold on.
Yeah, come on,
Terminal,
guys.
right?
Lex is making
Yeah,
me
this
look
kid.
bad. All right, and for our final question of the GeoGuessr round, which vault terminal is closest to this, and how far away
Where am
is
I?
that vault terminal?
This is evil.
This is easy. Do you not know where this is? Come on.
I don't know
I
my
know.
vault terminals.
I know
I
where it
don't-
is. I don't know which one's closest.
They all look the same on hard cell, except for like B, maybe A.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where I am.
I think someone did say with confidence at least the map, so that should narrow it down at least a little bit.
Okay, but if it isn't hard cell, I'd be very surprised.
So we have a 1 in 5. And then,
You do have a 1 in 5 chance to just guess the answer.
So
Yes,
if
if I
you
don't
pick B
think
for the
about it.
last one, it won't be B again. So theoretically, it's gonna be this, and then it's gonna be like
Okay, if we all guess the same one, right,
There's-
it makes no difference.
There's 6 of you, so everyone guess a different one and someone double up and
No, we all guess the same one, so we all unionize. All right, so it doesn't change the score regardless. If we all say the same thing every single time, Glitch can't win.
But I mean, it's
I
a bit
win
late.
just from
Who's in the
being
lead
here.
right now?
DK's in the lead. DK's in the lead. Yeah, we'd have to. we'd have
I
to
only lose if you
unionize.
all quit, I guess.
Guys,
Oh,
we can
Then
all
I have
please
no
be-
content. I need 2 of you to answer. GK's flipping through his 8 pages of notes.
No, those are closed. Those are
Wait, is
closed.
this an open book kind of
alright.
thing? Because I have the game running right now.
Oh yeah, I go to the game.
All right,
idea.
in a twist of fate, 2 of you got this one. So this is, of course, the roof of Hard Cell. And the closest terminal is the one that's also on the roof of Hard Cell. It's C.
Yes.
Hey.
So
I
Mars and
knew it.
GK, you both got C. And the actual distance is 46 meters. So anything from 41 to 51.
Oh,
Yo, I guess 50.
All
Let's
right,
go.
I gotta go through this one at a time and
Nice.
score everyone. Mars, you get a full 3 points for that. Congratulations.
Never mind. This game show's fantastic, and we should
Also,
have.
oh right, okay. For a second, I was like, I'm filling out question 9, but I'm not. I just misclicked. See you, Dean. Thanks for hanging out. All right, Mars got perfect. Raz was a little too short and had the wrong location. Renji had the wrong location, was way too short. Irish, you were too short and said D. Lex said B in 31 meters. And GK, you also said C for 1 point, but were slightly too far. And that is our GeoGuessr round.
Boo.
Oh my god.
The Thunder's booze.
Why didn't I say square?
Don't
I blame
worry,
you
the
all
square
for it.
questions are coming up next. Where are they? Or are they just gone? All right, let me bring up this actual scores. I have to refresh these. I didn't realize they didn't auto refresh. There we go. So Giant Key's in the lead with 18 points. Renji trailing just a
Hey.
little bit with only 16. Flooded Mars 15. Raz, you have 13 points, and Irish and Lex tied
Yeah.
with 11.
Good job.
I should
Again,
probably
1
take Senior
point.
Beef's name off as well, so that no one's like, why does he have -1? So let me just do
Put
that.
our points together, we're winning.
Now that it comes to stats, GK is gonna like leave us in the dust. Like he's just gonna like. There's just no way, man. Bro's been studying this shit.
There we go. All right, and with that, we're going to take our first ad break and give contestants and myself a chance to get some water. This took about 50 some odd minutes, which was a little longer than I thought, but that's fine. I mean, we're not going to cut it off right at 2 hours, but if someone does have to go early, I understand. But we'll try to go a little quicker on the next round to make up some time, maybe. And with that, I'm going to throw it to ad break, which means that everyone who doesn't get ad is going to still hear us. But we're going to run 3 minutes, so contestants, feel free to do whatever you want for 3 minutes.
I think we should unionize.
And remember that anyone who's not in ads can still hear you.
I think we unionize.
they can hear us. Now,
Exactly.
I kind of want to fire the game up to test this, but in the or check this, but in the sort of sample question of which of Squire's weapons deals 18 damage, I don't think any of them deal 18 damage. I think weapon
I
1
think-
is 16
Yeah.
damage.
Is it 16?
Yeah. I was just like, I was
read
like,
it real fast.
right?
Trick question? Are there trick questions? There might be trick questions in here.
I might have wrote that real fast. But might have wrote that one a little last minute.
Fair enough.
All right. We got people
Wonderful
hanging
weapon.
out on the YouTube stream as well. Thanks for that. We still got 2 minutes because I got to run a lot of ads between since we don't run ads during.
I'll be honest, RNG, I didn't studying for this. I didn't really check my spreadsheet of numbers and figures. I more try to flesh out what I didn't know. So I walked around a lot and just sort of smelled the roses, so to say. Wrote down
Right.
names of certain things in certain areas, things you
Right.
just normally wouldn't look at. So if it is stats, I might be a little bit too rusty to get them right.
Like I thought, right? I was hoping that I could like build up a lead in GeoGuessr and then just kind of do whatever in stats because I feel like for the most part I don't really have them present.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know. It's not going too well.
When we get to the Spire Scrims questions, I think I'll win. So.
I should have done the
Oh.
Spire Scrims meta questions, who came second in this, who, how many points did
Me,
so-and-so get
probably.
in this specific thing,
Oh, I probably wouldn't know the specific stuff like that.
I could have, who won Chavez Cup, stuff like that,
I think
Who
Rick
won
won.
this party? Only I'd get that one.
Why couldn't the question be like, how long did Lex spend organizing the new stuff on the last event?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So also, I gotta note this. Giant Key and Benjamin, you now have a copy. So if you want to, instead of answering a question, you can just send me copy and then someone's name. And,
What if
We
what if
copy
their
each
answer is
other.
copy?
So yeah, since two people have a copy, if you have a copy loop, I kind of have to give you both zero. Like if you copy, you know, I can't really.
I think that should be part of the risk.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a risk. So, but
Alright,
I don't
Renji, I'm
really
gonna
have
copy
another-
you, so
I don't really have another
don't copy
way
me
to
at
do
all,
it.
or we'll get nothing.
And after this next category, there's going to be even more copies, which means we could have a copy like chain, right? GK says copy Renji, Renji says like copy Irish, so whatever Irish said is going to just populate through all of them.
Why would he copy me? I'm last.
Oh, thanks, Lex, who sent me a category 2 to separate everything.
You're welcome.
Right, the ad stopped like 15 seconds ago because I'm really good at this streaming thing. Are y'all
Nice.
ready to move on to the second category?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a little secret here. The square represented a photo, which means the first set of questions we were gonna do was the GeoGuessr questions.
I knew I was about to make a joke about that, by the way, and then I was like, no,
So it
that's
didn't matter.
mean.
It really didn't, but I wanted you guys to feel like it did.
No, you ruined the
Illusion
illusion.
of choice.
I was thinking it'd represent like a map, and then it'd be GeoGuessr.
I just had to come up with something. And now with that, with slightly crushing all of you, we will move on to what most people guessed was the second category, which is actually stats.
Yeah. Yay! Oh, I love this one.
I'm not that good at
It's okay
this.
though. Once again, we'll start easy-ish and work our way up to the harder ones. So we've already
Quite
had our
fun.
break, and we'll get right into it. Name this gadget.
Oh,
and,
it's gonna be a specific name.
What's its listed battery life? And yes, I threw listed in I think most of the stats. So
Shit.
if I didn't say listed, assume I want the listed value, unless of course
Question
it's
about
one of the five.
so there's like no wiggle room whatsoever. So
No,
if we're like a second off, that's like okay.
and
get the point.
it's whatever's written in the tooltip. So if you like timed it and the tooltip's wrong, I didn't. So it's just whatever's written in the tooltip.
Okay.
I do think that the tooltip is wrong because they changed it. I don't think they changed the tooltip.
Well, now I need to know what the tooltip. Who is the game open? Someone. I know one of you do. Someone tell me.
I don't know if they changed it. I didn't know it was a tooltip, but
It may
don't know if
not
that's
be in the
something really
tooltip. I just
change.
realized. I feel like it is. I think I pulled it out of the tooltip. All right. We'll circle back. Oh, Rick's gonna look for us. All right. If it's not in the tooltip, I think it was in the patch notes, which is what I remember. But
I don't think the scrambler has a battery life.
true.
Yeah, see, trick
1, 2,
question.
3.
There.
All right, all 6 of you have answered. Rick's checking our answer live. So what I have written as the answer is recon drone. So you need to say both
Okay.
recon and drone. And what I have written is 45 seconds.
Much
So-
longer than I thought.
If it's not 45 seconds, Rick is going to tell us. But I'll give out points as if it was. So, Giant Key, you said recon drone, but it said 60 seconds. And I lost my score sheet. All right, here we go. Giant Key gets a point for recon drone. Mars, you also said recon drone, but also said a minute. Now I'm concerned it's a minute, but Vaz
No,
said
I was stuck
recon drone in
between 30 seconds and a minute, and in my head I was like, a minute feels too long, but 30 seconds feels too short. And I was
I
trying
went
to.
with 20 seconds
Irish,
because when I
Irish, yeah,
used
you
it, I
want
felt
to talk
it
about what you
immediately
said
died.
for a second?
I said a minute.
So Irish said 25 seconds. Benji
I
said
also said
20
25.
seconds.
Dude, it feels so short when you use it though.
Does
That's
it
all I'm
use it
saying.
faster if you hold down the shift button and go speedy, or
It might. I don't actually know. Now I
Like-
feel
like,
bad
I had-
about this question. Thanks.
I had 25 seconds.
Hey
like,
Lex, you
at
want to
the start
talk
and I
about what
changed
you
it.
said for like 1 second?
I said 25 seconds.
Yeah, what did you call it though?
Like I
So
I
Lex
called it
wrote
spy
spy drone.
I think I used this gadget maybe twice.
All right, Vic has confirmed the tooltip says 45 seconds. That's good. So, Lex, you're off to an early, what's the opposite of lead in category 2?
Loss.
Everyone else, you got 1 point. All right. That's the type of question we're going to see into the stats. You know, things like name this expertise and describe what it does.
Glad you said expertise because I immediately thought it was a passive.
Well, remember, these are the easier questions.
Easier?
You guys don't know all the expertises?
Oh, I know what. Oh, I don't know the name of it. I know what character and what position it is.
That's
I
why I
don't know
wrote
what it's
name.
called. Oh, can I cheat?
Can I? Well, if you're gonna ask me, because you asked so nicely, I guess I could let you cheat.
Yes.
Thanks, Vic.
How up to date? How up to date is the wiki? It's not. Don't even think it doesn't have visual.
Well, the
That's
other
how up to
question:
date it
how
is.
long ago was this particular expertise named? So, none of you have submitted an answer yet, which should worry everyone a little bit for the next 8 questions in this category.
We're gonna need that full minute for this one.
I'm gonna have to get the stopwatch out, maybe.
Oh, which one is it? Oh, I think I know. Oh, this is hurting my head.
I took a guess.
So,
but I don't
so
know
far, I've
who-
got 3 very different answers.
I don't know who it is. I'm stuck
Is
between.
there a right
two.
answer though?
There is a correct answer for this.
By who?
So far, no one who's submit.
Wait, so
is
I can still
correct.
change my answer, right?
I mean,
I thought it was a
wait
visual
1
passive.
second. Hang on. Did I miswrite this? I just realized what this is. I think I wrote it wrong. I might have written down this one. Because what I have written as an answer is not an expertise.
Is it a visual passive?
It is a
Is it a
passive.
visual? It's
It
a
is a
visual passive,
passive.
isn't it?
This is a passive.
You.
So
You.
I'll give everyone a free point for this one.
That doesn't mean anything.
I can just zero the question. Yeah, this
I
is
think
a
we
passive. So
wrote it.
that's on me. I wrote it wrong.
I knew it was a. I said it was a passive. Oh, now I've got to think about what passive is.
It's fine. We'll just skip this one. I apologize.
It's okay.
Damn,
That's
I might have
my
gotten it right
bad.
too.
So what's the answer?
So this is a passive. It's Hans's energy siphon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
I would
so
have known
maybe-
that.
Yeah.
I would have known that. but when
Yeah,
I
so
confused
that's
Turkey
my
with backup-
bad. I somehow
Rigged.
wrote expertise. We'll rig this one. Don't worry. Vic will come up with a replacement question.
Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
All right, we'll just move right along. I apologize. Don't worry. This one, we're still in the easier section. You just have to name this thing and tell me how much ammo an ammo box would give you if you were holding it. The funny thing is that question's the only one Vic didn't judge for me. I added that one late and clearly screwed up.
I think I know the name.
All right. We've gotten answers in. Good work. Good
I'm gonna
work.
be really embarrassed if I get this wrong.
Oh, I don't know how many bullets it's got.
Does it help if I say 3 of you have the same answer so far?
Yay! Okay, I'm a lot more confident. I'm a lot
I'm
more
for-
confident.
Correct. Oh,
I'm for a copy then. All right.
Yeah,
I
pick
guess
me-
I shouldn't say that if someone has a copy anymore.
You should.
You're right.
You should
You're right.
copy. You should copy me because I played a lot of Chavez in preparation for the. For
oh
the
that's a
bingo.
Chavez
All
one.
right,
That's a
Chavez.
Chavez weapon?
So 5 of you named the weapon, and Giant Key was the only one to name it correctly.
Wait, is it the Duke?
It is the Duke.
Is it?
Oh,
I thought
so
the Duke was
This is the
longer.
Duke.
God
Dude,
damn
I
it,
thought
yeah,
that I
we
thought
didn't say-
Sentinel had the star. Fuck, man.
I thought Sentinel too.
Yeah.
All of you said Sentinel, except for Giant Key, who said Duke, but he said 2 bullets, which is incorrect. I'm just checking if anyone else happened to say the correct number of bullets.
No.
None of you did.
Is it-
The
is it
correct answer
4?
is
Is it
4.
6?
Yeah, it's 4.
It's 4.
It's how many bullets it has for one mag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Giant Key is the only one to get a point for saying it's the Duke. And yes, this does look very much like the Sentinel, which is kind of why I picked it.
But you do get 2 ammo when you reload with the Duke.
It used to give you 2, and they buffed it to 4.
Ah, that's why.
Okay.
So I need
That's
to
why
make
I thought
Raz a
that.
little bit louder.
That's what I get for
Or
quitting
GK
the
a little bit
game.
Louder, sorry.
Shame
Hey,
on
you're in
still winning
first.
at trivia.
One time it was 2. I actually had to double check because I also wrote 2 off the top of my head, and then I had to check it, and it was 4.
Yeah.
So that one I did check. All right. Moving right along to things that look like other things. Name this passive and tell me how it actually triggers. And this one is actually a passive.
We confirmed it's a passive. That's
Rick,
good to
can you
know.
confirm this is a passive one? I'm just gonna rely on Rick to do all this stuff for me, even though he's volunteered.
Okay, wait, I forgot. Is spelling massively important? I've forgotten. the judgment
I
is.
have to be able to understand. All right, Rick did submit a thing.
So it's actually an expertise.
Oh, this, so yeah, so I just swapped. Rick actually did submit a replacement question, but I don't know how to make it in time. Maybe I'll do that in the 3-minute break.
You have it like on MS Paint and then you open it on stream.
Would be good. Yeah, I can't say how many people are correct going into it now in case the copy people are.
Yeah, this one's easy. I mean, which agent? The only agent in the game that has a V in their name. I mean,
It's Cav. It's Cav. Cav is the only agent with the V in their name.
okay, that starts with a V.
Vigil? Wait, Vigil.
Crying in Vigil Red.
Chavez.
I mean, Sasori has
Arts.
Venom, and it stops people from
Venom.
healing. So
It's true.
Lex, I
yeah.
need you to finish typing. I need you to push enter.
Okay, I've put it the second part as a short answer then, but
All right. This is Crate's Instinct, which means I think all of you said that. So I'm assuming you all know what Crate's Instinct does.
I put Crate Instinct.
That's
with
fine.
the S.
Basically, we're looking for more or less 3 things that it marks or whatever. It doesn't actually trace, but marks someone who's low health, out of cover, and nearby. Those are like the 3 things.
Actually,
so
it's
I know
40
one of
health.
you didn't actually say that. But
It says how does it trigger though, not what does it do.
yeah, it triggers because someone's low health, out of cover, and nearby.
Actually, it's 40 health, not low health. 40 isn't considered correct.
Technically, Renji did say half, and it is
Ooh.
40%, but I'm still gonna give it to her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think you all said that, except for Irish, who said Crate's Instinct. Oh no, you did say it, sorry. I misread what you wrote. Yeah, I think you all got it. Did anyone not get it and I'm just wrong? No, you all got it. Alright. Man, I'm like shook from that last one. I'm like confirming everything I thought I knew. All right, 3 points for everybody. All right,
It was a waste of a question.
just a throw. I mean, I should have put this one earlier, I guess. All right, I'm gonna stop helping you a little bit. Name this thing, and name a character associated with this thing.
This one's evil.
Name the thing. Oh. Thing.
Well, name the thing the symbol represents, and name a character associated with the symbol. That's really the only way I could come up with how to write it. But
It's
you know,
not actually about the passive expertise or weapon.
yeah. Tell me the name of whatever this thing is.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a gadget. Wi-Fi. Chat. Twitch chat has submitted Wi-Fi as their answer. I'm gonna have to get this.
That's the thing that's annoying me is it says a character.
Yeah, a character. All right. See, I can't. Answers are coming in. I can't talk about them because of the copies.
What the?
Can we copy half of a question?
No, it's all or nothing. That's another caveat of the
GK just hit
copy.
me up in my DMs.
You can just DM each other if you want to do that. You know, you just trust Renji was right.
Yo, who wants a hint? Who wants a hint?
I mean, I've got it wrong, so
I can give
I'll
y'all a
take
hint.
anything.
It won't be a good hint because I'm not too sure.
We
But
are
it would be a
waiting
hint.
on 2 answers. Gonna. I mean, just because people submit the same thing does not mean they're correct, as evidenced by the Sentinel/Duke. Yes. Are we allowed? Yeah, you can discuss it in Twitch chat if you want. I mean, there's some contestants in Twitch chat, but Twitch chat is never right.
Yeah. Everyone knows this is the lemonade stand, and that Jotty is associated with businesses. So obviously that is the answer.
All right, Irish, do you want to tell us what you have written?
I wrote Squires P2. I think it's called Sixth Sense.
All right, that is
Nice.
correct. So anyone who wrote something along Squire and Sixth Sense or P2, well, I did say name it, so really Sixth Sense.
I thought it was a trick question, so I wrote neutral.
So Irish, you do get the full 3 points for getting both of those. Mars, you get a 0. Renji, you got the correct character.
Yeah, I couldn't find I knew it always ready wasn't right. I knew that was the speedy passive, but I just couldn't think of the correct name, and then I just sent something.
Yeah, same.
Well, you got a point out of it, and so did Lex, who said Squire's P1. So you get a point for saying Squire. Giant Key said Sixth Sense and Rupert Reed, which we accept.
Yes.
It would suck if I didn't know. I was like, who's Rupert Reed?
I thought it was a trick because it said name, and I thought at the beginning it says the
True.
full name of it. So I was like, Squire? Do I do Squire? Or do I do his
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
name? So
Yeah. Raz, you actually described the passive, but didn't tell me the name. So you get a point as well. Yeah, I could have been a little more clear on the name thing, but that's fine. Right, moving on. Actually, that was our 5th question because we had a break. So let's look at the scores here.
Oh, let's see who's in last. I wonder.
I gotta do a refresh on these. All
Senior
right,
Beef
so
is last.
Here's our I did switch it out with N. Here, so on the left we have our stats specific category score and the total scores on the right. So Giant Key is leading both with 8 points for this category. Irish, you got 7 so far. Renji and Raz, you're both at 5, and Mars and Lex, you're both at 4 for the this section.
just so
And
small.
well, the totals are there. And both copies are still in play. No one's used one yet. And with that, we'll bounce back to the questions right after I read what Rick wrote. All right, nothing too important. All right. Question number 6 of our stats. Name this thing and name a character associated with this thing. You see my questions have themes. Do a couple of this one, do a couple of that one. All right, everyone's typing really fast this time, so that's good.
Yeah.
Lex is holding down A, got it.
I'm glad everyone's, writing an answer while I'm still thinking. Now, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does giving an answer back in season 0 count?
No, it's current.
Damn it.
In season 5. If something gets changed, then... All right, waiting on 2 of you. Yeah, I should have got some background music for this.
Okay, there.
Just
This
leaving
time-
his menu all open right now.
This time for
yeah.
sure.
I could have.
This
opened
time
it.
for sure.
All right, Giant Q, you want to tell us what you wrote?
Well, I think it was a coin flip. I was going back and forth. I said that the symbol is invulnerable, and the character would be Chavez.
Does everyone else think that's correct?
I thought I put down resistance.
I put down resistance.
Yeah.
Same,
I
same,
put down
same.
resistant too.
So
I
it
wasn't
is
sure.
resistant.
Ah,
Or resistance. I accept resistance as well. So what
But
character?
Chavez, I'm pretty sure, is associated with it, right?
So
anymore.
Chavez does no longer get the resistant status because that was
Yeah.
his expertise 2 that got reworked.
I want to challenge that because I played Chavez with GK today, and I'm pretty sure I saw that icon when you pop E1.
There's an
Ooh.
Pretty sure that
invulnerable
icon's still-
icon that looks like this but filled in. And that's what you get when you
It's
use
filled
this one.
in.
Yeah, it's this, but
Ah.
it's filled in.
okay.
Okay.
Makes perfect sense, actually.
Wait,
That's
so who?
fair.
So yeah, there's
Is
an
it Squire or
invulnerable
Red?
status
Should have
effect.
kept with Squire then. I don't know why I changed.
So
I heard
Squire
Squire.
is also wrong because the
What? Is it red?
tooltip doesn't say resistant; it says damage reduction.
Okay,
Because
but like
the
when Aegis
tooltip
cover gets
sucks.
activated, does it not give resistance?
It's not actually resistance; it's damage reduction, which
Yeah,
is the
that was-
same thing
But
except
the
that the
resistance
tooltip
is-
is stupid.
Pops up.
Is it makeover? Red?
So it is red.
Yeah.
I said makeover.
Yes!
Red
Let's
makeover.
go!
Oh,
I
There's
finally
actually
got an
only
answer.
one answer for this. It's
I made
Red's
Selena
makeover.
proud with that one.
Yeah, so originally Selena was supposed to be here, and then had to drop out last minute.
Ah.
And I knew they would get this. No, I didn't.
Oh,
I had
it's-
I had these questions before I invited anyone. So, so Raz, you get a full 3 for that. Venji, you
Just
get a
count.
1. Irish, yeah, you get a 1 because you said Squire. And yes, it's really dumb, and I agree, but I gotta go with what the tooltips.
Irish is gonna make their
Lex, you get a full 3 points. I mean, complain to the developers. I'm sure they'll patch it.
own.
And Mars, you get a full 3 for the system. All right, now that we're all mad about that,
No, I'm happy about
I'm
it.
not. I'm quite happy.
we'll jump back to a simple one. Name 2 debuffs inflicted by Vigil passives.
Well, that's
So you
evil.
get 1 point for the first one and potentially 3 points for the second one.
This one's so easy. This one's so easy.
Is it?
Yeah, I immediately got it.
Okay, copy. Let me send that.
All right, now I'm
That's
changing my
debate.
answer to be
That's
wrong.
debate. It could be a bait.
Or did I mean vigil expertises?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I gotta
honestly,
look.
I'm kidding. I'm pretty
Passive.
sure I meant passive.
I can answer that one too, Mr. Glitch. I can do that. I can do that too.
Like, if it's
Did I get
Mr.
6
Glitch-
answers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all right. I got this, and I think you all got it. You all got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
I don't
Lex
think-
didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't play Vigil.
So Lex got a half point. So the answer is bugged and trace.
Oh, it's Trace.
It's
yeah, I'm
traced.
done.
So you all got it except so everyone gets 3 except Lex gets a 1. Now I gotta fill that out. I should fill this out when it comes in.
Tell you what, to make it easier, just eliminate everyone else's 3 and just add 1 to me.
That
No.
would be easier. But then we don't see everyone's like big swing.
We're playing golf, right? Whoever gets the least points.
All right. Yeah, moving on. Sorry, got distracted by Twitch chat. All right, now we've had a little palate cleanser. I forget what this says. How many weapons in the game have a listed damage of 20 body shot and 40 headshot? And name one of the characters who has one of those weapons, and if there aren't any, like none. Someone has already submit. I'm not going to tell you if they're right or not, but it was real fast.
I'm sure Renji wrote copy giant key.
That's when you just write copy back. Take it both out.
Ah, good idea.
All right, waiting on a couple of you. And if I gave speed points, one of you would be a little ahead.
I'm having to like enter into the mind palace and just like sift through all the drawers of like random deceiving knowledge of each character. To like, who has 2040? Who has 2040? Who has 2040?
All right, need an answer from one of you. All right, there it is. All right, so Irish submitted this like instantly and was correct. So if you want to read that one out.
I said 2, and then I said red.
And does anyone know
It's
what
like
the other
Ace.
one is? It is Ace.
Yes. It's the
Although I
weapon
saw
too,
Flooded Mars submit Cavalier, and now I'm concerned because I see a
Wait, I
couple
said
Cavaliers.
5. Oh my god.
Because I'm pretty sure her.
Cav's
her
weapon
weapon
two
two-
Is
does
his,
do
does her
2040.
weapon 2 do
Cav?
2040?
And Octo weapon
Oh, it
1?
does.
I think it is.
Octa weapon 1 does
Yeah.
1020. That one I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess too, because I was thinking Ace and Cavalier, and Cav was the one I knew for sure.
All right.
Oh, yeah, no, I think you're
then
right.
we'll
I
say
think it
it's
is
3
then.
because
I think
I'm
it's
also
3.
now that you've all said that, I'm pretty sure it's 3 Ace Red
It is
Cavalier.
3. Yeah.
So we'll points to everyone who said one of those 3 characters, and none of you actually said 3. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually really funny. Actually,
a lot of people said 2. Also, no one said
Technically, Cav has 2
Hans, which is
shots
what I
as well.
thought, because Hans weapon 2 does like 18 and 21 or something.
Yeah, that was my fifth.
Yeah. I think Hans weapon 2 used to do. Ace and Red have a 2030. Is it not a no, it's definitely a 2040. Vic. Oh boy.
Wait, is it 30?
No, it's definitely 40.
Yeah.
Is it 30?
I thought Ace and Red were 2030.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like
Is the answer
like,
1 then?
I think it's 1 and Cav.
He's in the game.
It is
Am I
1
the
and
only
Cav.
one? And I am so smart. Thank
That means
God
I got it right.
I played Cav.
I got the whole
Great
thing right.
The
question.
game says
Great
2030.
question.
Alright, Rick says the game says so. He sent me a picture of it. It's 2030.
Are we including Charge Shot?
No.
Charge shot doesn't matter though. Charge shot doesn't matter. It's a plus a quarter.
Yeah,
and a
it's
quarter of
whatever's written
30
on the tooltip.
Is like if you round up, probably 8. Probably gonna do 38.
All right, so the answer is actually 1 Cavalier, which is what
Yes.
he said.
And I mean,
I swear I tested these.
Wow. Yeah, I was so confused. I'm like, because I thought of Ace and Red weapon 2s, and I'm like, I thought those they're 2030, and then I'm like, no wait, Cavalier's 2040, so it must just be one person.
It is you were
yeah,
correct.
Wow.
we all were like,
I
yeah,
wrote the
it's Red
question
and
wrong.
Ace. I was like, damn, is Red and Ace really as good as Cav Weapon 2? Because that weapon shreds.
Yeah.
All right, so now I gotta do it. Answers. Mars, you did say Cavalier. At least we all got the right answer, except me.
Yay! Unionize, unionize, unionize.
All right. That puts me at -2, and you got. Oh, I'm gonna say my fingers slipped. I'm writing down 20 and 30. Anyway, we'll move on. My bad again. What does this even say? What is this question? I don't have it up because I've lost. Oh yeah, name the weapon. There's only one. Name the weapon capable of inflicting a debuff on its own, and what is that weapon's listed headshot damage?
That's a
Do you have
thing.
the
That's
full
what-
name?
So that means no expertise, no passive is involved.
There's a
You
gun
want the
that
full name or
what?
just the character in the?
It does say name.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm dumb. I know what it is.
Okay.
Wait, do I?
I feel like there's like multiple answers. I'm not sure though.
I feel like I've.
There is only one answer.
Is this a
It is
Feels
not
like a trick question, doesn't it?
right?
It's
like,
not a trick question.
so like,
It's not a
like I'm
question.
sorry, just to clarify, this might give the answer away, but like, is it like actually a weapon that you like equip by like pressing the first like inventory slot?
Yes.
Because like
I-
like Vigil Expertise 2 does damage.
Yeah, that's an
and slow down,
expertise.
and that's like sort of a weapon, right? But like, just wanted to know if that would count.
No,
I think it's a trick
an
RNG, you should
actual
guess that.
weapon. Like you pick it in the weapon category from whatever agent.
I don't know if I've spelt mine like anywhere near close. I'm just gonna clarify.
You did spell it right.
I did. Oh, brownie points.
Yeah, I think we're just waiting on one response at this point.
If anyone wants to use their copy, I'm pretty certain.
I'm saving it for a rainy day.
This is like a multiple choice answer or something.
No.
I'm pretty sure if you were if you watched all of Glitch's YouTube videos, you'd know the answer to this.
That was my thought as well. Wasn't too long ago.
Do we have 6 answers? All right. Let's head over to Renji first because he said
Copy GK.
our first
Rap.
copy. GK, what did you say?
I said Hikari of Yuki and Hikari fame, because I believe that's the sword. And I said the weapon's listed headshot damage is 0 because it's a sword. It's
So
melee weapon. Doesn't
you are
headshot.
technically correct, except the tooltip for the weapon does say 8.
Oh
Gee,
my
why did I
god.
copy you, man? You had to clutch up.
So
I
I will
got-
give you
I
the
got- I got both
Hikari
right.
because that's technically correct.
That's
But
the best
I do
kind of
have
correct.
to say that the tooltip, which is what we are looking for, says 8. Oh,
Well, you're the one running it, so I gotta go for what
Wait.
you say. You're infallible. You haven't been wrong
I've
yet.
never been wrong this whole
Oh.
time.
As a Sasori main, I can confirm it does do 8 damage to the head. It
Yeah, I think
sucks.
GK is just saying that the sword doesn't have a headshot damage, which
Yeah, Yuki does the headshot damage,
Yeah.
but I guess technically
I mean,
part of the
technically,
same one.
the headshot damage from Yuki could be anything because you could have 0 to like 3 debuffs on the target, and it changes.
yeah,
so
that's why it says listed.
Mm.
I'm so dumb. I put
Tutorial.
I put the sword's damage thinking that it was like a trick question. Like just how much damage does the sword do basically. Oh, I'm annoyed.
You were kind of close. The question was, I didn't realize that someone could answer it with how some of these answers have come in, but I do gotta go with what was said. So Orin and GK get the same answer of 1. 1 and 1. Raz, you did actually say the correct weapon, but you didn't name it. And you got the headshot damage wrong. Lex, you got the weapon right. Yeah, you said the sword damage. Irish was incorrect. Flooded Mars was correct on both counts. And yeah, I think I got everyone. Yeah. All right. I'm sure that made everyone not mad.
that made me. Hey, my boy was represented, so I'm happy.
Feel like you pick one of those options in the video game and you just like see the meter dip and you're like, what did I do?
Giant keyboard, remember this.
I overthought it, as I usually do things.
All right, I think we're on the last question of this section that's been completely infallible. There we go. I also can't read it right this second. Right, name the weapon with the largest mag size, the magazine size, and how much larger is it than the one with the second magazine size?
Ooh, okay. This is are we assuming ammo chip isn't involved, right? Just the listed
We're
one.
just going, yeah, whatever it says on the tooltip.
I just I don't know.
Me neither. I'm like stuck between three
I
answers.
feel like I know, but I don't.
We're still waiting on one answer.
Everyone's so quiet. They're afraid to say anything.
Everyone's doing some math.
Oh, I didn't bother.
Oh,
Alright.
God.
I just shit the bed, man.
Okay. a bunch of you said the weapon name, which is good. It was Octa Weapon 2, has the largest mag size of 300.
Damn.
Does anyone want to say what the second biggest mag size weapon is?
Is
Raz.
Vigil weapon one?
It is
Excalibur?
Vigil Weapon 1.
Weapon 1.
Mm.
Has 152,
Oh my god, no way. You're kidding me.
which
I said
makes the
double.
difference 148. But we will take roughly double because I actually have written in my answer roughly double 148.
Did you see what I wrote down?
I do
a way
see.
bigger difference than I thought.
For anyone who wants to know, Irish wrote 152.
Oh my god, please give it to Irish. That is.
I will leave
That
it
was
to you
stupidly
guys if you
close.
want to. If he's 4 bullets off, you
I
guys can
think-
decide
I think within 5 is fine.
within 5.
Yeah, I think that's good too. That's much better than my guess of 80.
I'd
I'm
allow
not
that.
sure if Nautilus actually counted as having a large weapon, or if there's like some fucking shenanigans going on where like a mag size isn't listed, it's just like a hyphen or something there, and then it's like it turns out to be like Cav Weapon 3 or something, because why would like it has like 46 bullets or whatever.
I don't know, but this is the answer I'm sticking to. At this point I wouldn't be surprised, but all right, Renji, you
I was
get
hoping
up-
one person would guess shoot weapon 3.
I guess you.
A
weapon
couple
3.
people said
I
shoot
did.
weapon
I
three.
did too. Yeah.
Yeah, Renji, you get a point for. Well, you said not a lust, but I'm gonna give it to you.
What's the actual name? Nautilus.
Not a low.
Not a low.
Not a
Yeah, I
low.
wasn't sure. I changed it in the like last
Yeah.
second.
Irish, we're gonna give you the 152, but you didn't actually name the weapon. You just said, "Oh, you did say not a low." I can't
Well, you
read
just said-
now. Now I'm gonna give you the 3. All right, the break's coming up after this, and apparently I need it. Mars, you had the right weapon name. Raz, you had the right amount, but you called it the calamari, which is unfortunately
that's
one of
right.
Octa's weapons, but not the right one.
Damn it.
Did
I
get
almost said
everyone?
calamari.
Yeah, okay. I filled out everyone. And that is it for our stats round. Thanks for struggling through this one with me. Now I'm worried about the next one.
Yeesh.
Let's check our results. Yeah, Rick is our official judge, and he said 152 is roughly double. So, you know. Let's check out the scores.
Yippee!
If I want to.
Refresh.
We
All
skip.
right. So Mars actually won the stats. I don't know why I said actually. That sounded. I apologize. Mars won
No, I'm surprised too.
the stats section with a 15. Giant Key and Renji tied for 14. So all 3 of you guys, I'll give a copy. So Giant Key, you have 2. Renji and Mars, you have 1. Irish 13, Raz 12, and Lex with a 9-pointer on that. And our overall scores keeps Giant Key in the lead with 32, Mars and Renji right behind with a 30, Raz a little further back with 25, Irish with a 24, and Lex trailing with a 20. And with
Still
that,
winnable.
we're there is still 30 points up for grabs in the last round. You just got to get perfect.
Alright, I'll come back.
Yeah, with that, we'll throw it to 3 minutes of ads. Let me click those buttons. Run ad.
And for the last section, it will be all Sasori questions.
Oh no.
In the last section, it'll be about first glitch. What did Glitch have for breakfast this morning?
No, those are the tiebreakers.
Well, it's a good thing I know the answer then.
Hey Mars, you know your stuff.
Yeah. Niche information is my specialty.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind next time I'm stumped.
I know how many.
It's mostly gadget stuff, though. Like, and we haven't had many gadgets, so don't you copy me.
The Discord stream's going down for a second because I gotta make an edit to something. Just ignore this. Yeah, because I gotta edit this real quick. So I apologize. That's my only like screen that doesn't have this on it right now. So it says stream starting soon.
Curious how that would work
It's
out.
Isn't
no, they do kind of do a reload when they pick it up if a mag's empty.
Hmm. Oh,
They
okay.
technically have a reload time, and I think it's the same animation for like 0 to 1, whatever to. Yeah, I think it's just the same animation.
Did you all know that you can synthesize a bullet with Vigil? Because if you will have Vigil weapon 1 and you shoot a bit, and then you like press R to manually reload, that will bug out the game, and you will get an extra bullet. Like you will enter the reload animation and just leave with an extra bullet.
I actually did know.
Yeah.
That's really
It's not
funny.
consistent though. Like sometimes it just won't reload, and other times it does.
She found it in her pocket. Which, like, to be fair, if I was carrying around like 150 some bullets, just like in hand, I would also just find one in my pocket every once in a while.
Right? Like if you're like in the fucking like diver suit, like there's
Yeah,
not
like
much
where is
space
she
in that.
keeping those in that outfit? Because like in the trench coat, that kind of makes sense. But
I feel like you don't want to ask that question.
All right. Well, with that, our ads did just end. Is everyone ready to
Oh,
move on
hey.
to our final category?
yeah, let's go.
What's it gonna be?
All right. Let me pop back over to trivia, and you guys can see again, right?
Yeah.
Like it's on the slideshow again. Good.
Results of stats.
Great. The final category is. Whoop! Come on.
Can we pick between two shapes for this
Stream's
one?
not updating. There we go. It's miscellaneous, aka stuff I didn't really have a category for.
Yeah, that's not right.
I was gonna do lore, but then I realized I don't know the lore that well. Although apparently I don't know the stats that well, so it
That's when
wouldn't
you
have been any
kidnap
different.
Iris. That's when you kidnap Iris.
Yeah. All right. So our miscellaneous questions. We got 4 copies in play. I more or less remember who has them, and we'll start it off with name the character with the most legendary shop costumes, and name one of that character's legendary shop costumes.
This is meant to be the easy one.
I didn't say that.
See, I don't actually know. I'm trying to remember the community tier list thing I made. I'm trying to remember from that who has the most.
I think I know who has the most, but I'm not very confident on it. It's kind of bouncing between 2 characters.
Sam.
I really should have waited before I used my copy after hearing both of those.
Well,
Copy me. I know. Copy
Actually,
me.
I know. Oh, I actually know for sure. You should copy me.
It's too late. I can't.
he's
I
already
copied.
submit the copy.
No, you can edit your
Irish.
answer halfway through. He won't know.
We do need 2 more answers unless my internet broke.
I actually don't know. Oh no.
You should copy my answer because I can guarantee you
I
that
don't have
one.
one.
All right,
One part
all
is
right, we
right.
got it. We're gonna go to a Renjiman this time. Do you want to tell us what you wrote?
So I'm pretty sure that it is Yumi because she has 2 schoolgirls, Midnight Protector and Tomboy. And I think Midnight Protector Yumi is a name of the skin.
Giant Key, how do you feel about that answer?
I like it. I don't know about Midnight Protector because I'm pretty sure there's one named Prowler, which might be what he's thinking of. But again, I don't know anything about the shop. I don't go into the shop.
Prowler is
I
not
don't look at it.
legendary, though.
There's not legendary.
So
Okay.
Giant Key's answer is dependent on Renji's answer because he did copy. So
You're
the
right.
answer is Yumi. She has 4 legendary skins, so as long as you wrote one of school uniform, school club, midnight protector, or mechanic, you
Yep,
get the
I have.
points. So GK and Renji, GK gets the copy, steals the 3, well, not steals, copies the 3 points. And I think everyone else.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Unfortunately, Mars, it's not called Magical Goal, even though
It looks exactly
it
like
looks
it.
like
though.
it. And unfortunately, Raz Cavalier was not correct. So
That's a really good guess, actually.
I
How
just
many
forgot
does
about
Cav
the
have?
Yumi
Is
back
it
to school
2?
skins.
Cav is close. Yumi's only like ahead because school uniform and school club are like kind of one. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
the Sori also has like 3 because he is like running coach and like running teacher or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
honestly, I think the accidental cosplay should have been a legendary skin.
Versus sorry.
Yeah.
You got that. Sorry, I'm filling it. I need to talk and fill in the sheet at the same time. Lex, you did get the full 3. And yeah, Raz, unfortunately with a 0. All right. So these questions are a little bit harder than the ones that came before. Or maybe.
I think that's the most confident of it.
Let's see what this
Yeah.
one says. I actually forget like half of these at this point. Oh, there we go. Rick and Chad. Rick is just Cav has 2: Tournament Arc and Carnivalier. There you go. And on to the next question. In their default costumes, how many agents
Oh my
have
God.
facial hair? And also in their default costumes, which agent is wearing a hat? So these aren't in the shop, so you know.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say when we say default, do we mean,
Default
like-
is like the gray one, you know.
okay, the gray. Okay, right, the
Like
gray.
you know, the one the gray rarity, sorry. The one that I think is called default.
Yeah, okay, yeah, default.
I actually forget
They
what's
all
coming.
technically have facial hair. See, their eyebrows count as facial hair because it's on their face.
All right.
Oh, actually.
Unless one of them don't have eyebrows, and I don't know that. I think I'm
I don't remember what the
overthinking.
agents look like.
Did we stump GK on one?
And the last one apparently.
True, he did copy. I feel like whenever someone submits an answer really quickly, and I have to be like, wait a minute, was I wrong? Was I right? Or if I get a lot of the same answer, and I'm like, you know.
I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
Did I make another mistake?
Why do I feel like Octo wears a hat? Who wears
Some
that
skins he wears a
hat?
hat.
It's just a
Most
little
skins
one.
he wears
and
a
it's,
hat. But does
Well,
he?
if you want to copy me, I know the answer.
Okay. Actually,
You do have a
Okay.
copy.
no, I don't want to use it because I'm in second place.
Well, if you copy
Waiting
me, you'd be in
on
first
one.
place.
I'm waiting on Venji, who is mute and deafened, and I don't know what to do about it.
The person who
It
said
seems
they
like
were
I'm-
confident actually kind of gave me a little bit of help. I don't know though.
I put a message in his stream.
Is he on
Is he-
stream? Does he have to
Did he
leave?
like run to the bathroom or something? Get a drink?
No, he's there.
No, you're just so loud. I can't think, man.
Open mic format. Come on.
Don't worry, don't worry. Safari has facial hair.
Is he?
I was genuinely thinking
no.
about like, does any characters have like stubble, and does that count?
Are sideburns facial hair?
I think
no.
sideburns would count.
All right, Renji, you want to tell us what you wrote? Because your answer does match my answer.
So we have Chavez, we have Hans, and we have Octo, which are 3 agents that have facial hair.
Yes.
That's what I
And-
got too. Yeah.
I don't honestly, like half the time I was trying to figure out what the people what the agents like looked on their base skin, and I couldn't remember Red and Yumi. I just put down Yumi.
Yumi is what I have.
Yumi.
A couple people did write Octo, and it's got me a little worried, but I'm pretty sure
It's not
Octo
Octo.
doesn't have a hat.
No, I threw out the Octo just to mess with people because I went back in my head and I'm like, no, he doesn't actually have a hat.
When you said that, 2 people had already submit Octo as the answer.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
So I like triple guessed myself as after you said that. All right, so whoever said 3 and Yumi gets 3 points, which is Irish, Lex,
Yay.
Giant Key gets the 3, but not the Yumi.
Irish said they were confident, and I was like, it's either Ace or Yumi with the hat.
Raz, you get a point. Mars, you get 3 points. And Renji, you get 3 points. There we go. All right. Moving on to our third question. I gotta open this so I can read it. Which echelon level do you have to be to unlock the ink called Precise Professional and
What?
name one of the colors of that ink?
Ooh.
Do you know your inks? There's only like 100 and something.
It is called Deceive Ink.
That is true.
So specifically, what echelon level do you have to be to unlock the ink called Precise Professional, and can you name one of its colors?
All right, time to DM Selena.
You know what? Reveal
Phone a
it.
friend. All right, I got this. I think.
I'm so confident in my answer. Like, you don't even know.
All right.
I'm just watching this come in.
The name one of its colors is kind of hard.
Well, every ink has at least 2 colors, right? The little
Can I-
can
can
has
I
a thing
change
on
my-
the
can I
top,
change
thing on
my-
the bottom.
Can I change my answer after submitting it?
Sure.
Wait, when it
But-
says name one of the colors, are you asking for like the name of the ink or just like the actual color?
The name
color?
of the color, like the actual color the ink is. Sorry, if that wasn't clear and you need to change your answer because of
Okay.
it.
There we go. Okay, I was
So,
like,
yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, like what color? Name one of the colors that ink has on it, I guess. All right. Waiting
Okay,
on
I
one.
changed my answer like 3 times. Don't mind me.
Still
Oh, wait,
waiting
oh,
on
oh.
one.
Sorry, I just misread the question.
Still
Uh,
waiting on one.
Sure. I don't know.
All right.
Oh
What did
wait,
you say?
I don't
wait,
know.
wait.
I'm gonna start reading.
Okay, there we go. Okay, no, final answer. I changed it. Oh my god.
Okay, so the Precise Professional is Vigil's ink. And it is the ink you get for achieving Mastery level 6. Which means the echelon level required is 0.
Oh, you.
Oh my God.
You rat.
There are trick questions.
You rat.
And the ink
Did
itself
anybody get that?
is gold and silver. So Some people got the gold and or silver part, but nobody said 0. A lot of you did say 30, which is the level that you get the echelon ink, but that ink is not the one you get for the echelon.
Oh, that's evil.
Sue,
Wow.
Raz gets a point for saying silver. Sorry, I'm just
I
going
said
through all the
still
answers.
silver and
here.
I changed it.
How could you? I copied you.
Yeah, a couple
Wait,
people
actually?
said red, and Lex, you get a point for saying gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was Ace. I thought it was Ace's.
It, for
echelon
some
30.
reason, is Vigils. I don't remember what Aces is called, but it's Vigils.
Something Huntress.
Probably. All right. On the subject of inks, here's one. Which season or event, if any, is this ink associated with, and what is this ink called? Which I guess I should have wrote name this ink, but you know.
How many copies do I have left? I used 2.
I think you used all of yours. Because you can only get 2, but yeah, I think you used both.
I think that's the fastest I
right.
put in an
Yeah.
answer.
Mars has one and Renji has one.
I don't want to use my copy because I don't think anybody will get this. Like, I don't think I don't think anybody knows this. They might guess, but like,
I know it.
Not me opening
Alright,
my answers
alright,
again
copy
just to
Iris
make
then.
sure I know it. One
It's my main
person
ink.
has submit.
I'm not confident on this.
All right.
I might
We
copy,
need
but I don't
2
know.
more answers. One more
Who
answer.
is very confident? Who is very confident?
Me.
Oh, I'm so confident. I answered very quickly.
I put that shit in first, I think. I'm like 99% sure I put it in first.
Okay, I was maybe second or third.
All right. A lot of you did get the event. Irish did put his in first. It was the Summer Splash event or the Summer event. I'll take that. The actual name of the ink is called Slice Bracket Lime.
Oh, I got the bracket lime part. I
So
just
a lot of you
missed
said
the
something bracket lime or just lime, but we were looking for Slice Bracket Lime. So
because
I
it
said
says
green
sliced bracket
lemon.
lemon.
Green
there is
lemon.
a sliced lemon as well. All right, so Irish, you get a point for summer event. Oh, there we go. Rick with the mastery ink is called Relentless Huntress for Ace. He's filling us.
Thanks, Rick.
Thanks, sure.
Irish, you get a point for summer event. GK gets a 0 this round. Venji, you get a
Wah, wah.
point for summer event. Mars, you get a point for summer event. Raz, I believe, yeah, you said no event. And Lex is actually, I think, the only one who wrote Summer Splash.
I think I'm the only one that gets it right then.
no, I also wrote Summer Splash.
Did you write Summer Splash? You did. So
That was the name of the event.
that is definitely true.
So I think
Hang
everyone
on,
else
was
put
that
me
our
up on your
fourth
name.
question? That was our fourth question. I think I just filled in the wrong category for these. I am not a great host.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah, everything's been perfect. What did I do? Hang on. Oh boy.
Watch there be a question on which ink changes the sword color of Sasori's sword.
I did think about putting an ink in and say, what color does this make Sasori's sword? Because some of them affect it and some of them don't.
Yeah, I would have gotten that one like instantly.
Okay, I have fixed the scores almost.
Am I still in last?
I'll tell you after the next question. Just Renji and GK and Irish. There we go. All right, now I got it. The scores are all correct. All right, so this is our fifth question. Gotta open my thing so I can see it. Name 2 of the pings on the ping wheel.
They have names?
Well,
They do.
name what the ping is, you know.
What?
When you bring up the ping wheel, there's a lot of words in a lot of
Oh.
sections. I call them names.
I think this is
Yeah, that ping is called Fred. That ping is called Bob, you know.
All right, can we name more than 2? And then if 2 of those are correct,
I feel like no.
that's a shot. Okay. The ping wheel is actually very handy, by the way. If so much of duos wasn't just pubs, I feel like it'd be very, very helpful.
Yeah, I'm a solos player, or was.
Yeah, I
I
had
never
to-
used the ping wheel.
I had to open the ping wheel in like Vital. I didn't know a single one of these.
Yeah, I
like-
just use voice chat.
Okay, but
All right,
sometimes you
waiting
play
on
with
one.
somebody who doesn't speak English, and then you gotta figure out like which ping is most appropriate. And mostly I just like ping like a person and it or a door, and it'll like context clues. It'll work.
I love this
I
question.
feel like you just kind of like do default ping, right? And you just kind of like spam default ping, like, hey, really
Yeah.
look here, this is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only
Like,
like
if-
2 pings. There's single ping and there's spam ping for hurry up, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we did get all the answers, so I'll read them all out here. There's bait it, check out, engage, group up, get out, defend, stop, and sus.
Hey, wait,
Sus,
does mine
oh,
count?
How did I get none of those?
Jeez.
Sus or like
It's
suspicious?
it's just sus, but I will accept suspicious,
Thank you.
which gives Irish 1 point. Actually, gonna fill this in on the board at the same time. Irish gets a 1. Raz did write sus and wrote help, which I don't think was one of them. I have to like confirm. Yeah, help is not one of them, but Raz did write help. Sus.
I could have sworn there was a ping that would count
Renji
down.
was correct with suspicious and defend, so it gets a big 3 on this one. Flooded Mars got alert and countdown, which I don't think was either of them. I have to like keep checking what I just said.
Yeah, I think it's a different game where one of the pings is a countdown for your team. Is that
Uh,
more of a Rivals thing? That might have
I think
been
it's
more of a
Rivals.
Rivals
Sounds
thing,
like
actually.
Rivals.
and Lex and
Also
GK
Overwatch
both
and
get a
Valorant, no?
0 for
Yeah,
Yeah.
Valorant has it as well.
Oh, I played both those games too. Oh, I'm horrible.
All right, and that was our question 5. Let's consult our scores.
Feeling last.
Refresh. There we go. All right, Renji leads the miscellaneous section with 10. Irish qualities with an 8, Mars 5, GK 4, and Raz with a 3. Renji has actually taken the lead over GK with a big 40 for the total. GK is 36, Mars 35, Irish 32, Raz and Lex at 28.
No, Raz, you need to do better.
With 5 questions to go.
Raz, I
Wait,
need to be
dude.
last.
Wait, no, this is halfway through the miscellaneous.
Yeah, there's only 5 questions left. Unless there's a tie, and then I have a tiebreaker question, which I might ask anyway because it's fun.
I bet it's like that's the answer I know as well. Like, with like full confidence.
All right, and back to our trivia. Question 6 is: name the only field upgrade whose modifier is not measured as a percentage, and describe what that field upgrade does when it's on the blue level, or blue chip, you know.
So you want a number or something on the blue, or
I want you to describe what it does when you assign it to like blue. And yeah, the you know, what makes it not green and not purple. How well do you know your field upgrades?
My brain is telling me that there's multiple that don't measure in percentage.
I think there are.
Well, you need
But
one that
this is
does
like-
not measure as a percentage.
That's what I mean. I feel like there's a few that
Yeah,
doesn't.
but
do
there's,
that.
I feel like there are a few that don't.
Okay, so I know multiple that say it's a percentage, but it's not actually percentage based on how they interact with other things.
That is
I think
true,
this
but we look at
doesn't
whatever
say.
the tooltip says.
Okay, well the tooltips suck.
They do,
And
but
most of them.
unfortunately, that's the only thing I can go on. So
Percentage. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm still wrong.
on
I mean, technically, none of them do anything if you don't pick them up. Does that count?
Sure.
The chip does nothing because I haven't been in a blue room this case.
well, Vic's our official judge. You'll have to run
Okay.
that by him, assuming he's still here. All right, waiting on a couple of you.
I don't know.
Oh, clock's ticking.
This surely doesn't go off of percentage. And if it does, I'm writing up a formal complaint to the developers because it's stupid.
I'm just waiting to see Lex. I'm so excited for whatever Lex wrote now.
Well, pretty sure I've fallen off and I will get none of these correct.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my heart, but I'm gonna say what the other two that I think it could be, but technically aren't because of the stupid. Okay.
All right.
So if the scores don't change too much, if we have 2 questions remaining, I can just copy GK twice, and he will never be able to.
Don't you only
overtake
have
me.
one copy?
How dare you?
Or did you get? Didn't you use one?
No, I have 2 copies.
Oh,
I was,
alright.
He
I
copied me
trust you
once.
to count your own copies.
yeah, I earned 3 and I used 1.
Oh yeah, so you
Okay.
had two, and you, yeah, I now have one. I thought-
No, I still have 2. I earned 3.
You can't have
How do
earned
you
three.
earn
There's
three?
only been 2 categories.
Yeah.
No maps. No maps. Stats. Maybe you're right.
That's
And
it.
that's it.
That's
That's
it.
two.
Maps and stats.
This guy's trying to cheat in a third. What the?
Alright,
just-
Surely that's
Disqualifying.
negative points.
so the answer that 5 of you wrote is social battery.
Okay, thank God.
Oh my goodness.
And on the blue chip, see, now I have to say I have written because I'm less confident in my answer. But it's my answer says 4 HP per second.
Is it not 5?
Is 4. I
I-
think.
Pretty sure it's 1, 2, 4, like
No,
5 and
no.
7 or something.
No,
Isn't
Two,
it
three.
It's 2, 4, but
2.
green is 4.
2, 3,
Oh, I
4,
think
5,
you're right.
7?
I thought green was 3. I thought the
It's-
green was 3.
All right, Rick
Rick.
confirmed it's 4.
Rick.
Everyone else can.
Yeah, and I
It
wrote down
is
4.
4.
So thanks, Rick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Okay, but
Rick is our
well,
official judge for all
Well,
things.
Oh, okay.
this question drove me mad. This question drove
Yeah,
me
Mars, I really want to
Oh,
hear
yeah.
about the other things that aren't percentages.
Okay, so for health, it always gives you the same amount, even if you die in duos and pick up the health chip. So like, you'll still get plus 10 health on the blue chip, no matter if you're at 85 initially or 65 or at 100. So it's not actually percentage based; it's actually flat. And for Intel, the Intel capacity doesn't go up by a percentage because even if you gain extra Intel space from Octo expertise, it still gives you the same amount.
That's what I thought. That's
So-
why I was like. That's why I thought there was multiple.
It drove me crazy.
All right. Is this question 6? We're only on question 6, guys.
Renji has it open in game to try and see.
I mean, I hope
Yeah,
Rick's
but-
right because he's
yeah.
supposed to have the game open too.
They buffed gray and green social battery, and I thought they doubled both of them. And I knew that, or I remember that purple was 8. So I remembered gray was 2, green was 4, and then it had to be between like 4 and 8. And so I just thought it was 5 because it felt right. But yeah, apparently it's not. Also, I don't even know if purple is 5. I'm unsure now. I have purple is 8. Purple is 5. There we go.
All right. Now close that in case the next one asks a similar question. I don't even know what the next question is. What is it? It is. Oh, yeah, I love this question. On which wrist does Larson wear the Iris watch? And on which wrist does Sasori wear the Iris watch? So,
Oh my.
we're looking for left or right for both of these. I hope that's clear. You're not answering left. You have a 50-50 shot at each of these, even if you randomly guess.
Are we
Okay,
doing
guys. So
this?
who wants to bet that I know?
Okay,
which-
Sorry, I
what's
need a
the-
for no
clarification
reason.
question.
Wait.
Are we doing this from the first person perspective or
Yeah.
from a different
My
perspective?
right, you're right.
Like,
For no reason whatsoever, can we go back to GeoGuessr and the map images, please?
Is it different in third person?
or as in like the way that you look at someone and like the way that they're facing.
European left versus yes, it's the first person. It's their wrist, like, you know, like a person's left wrist or the person's right wrist is always the same.
I've never thought about this. This is really annoying.
I think I'm right.
You said right. It must be right.
I think I'm correct.
Okay, yeah, me too. I'm gonna get serious. Like, this
All right,
one's gonna
we
mess me
got
up. if I get it
one.
wrong.
We got one left. All right,
Well, you said one of them wears it on their left.
who
Okay.
do I want to pick on? Have I picked on Irish recently? Irish, you want to tell us what you
Yes.
wrote?
No.
No, I don't either.
No.
Can you tell us what you wrote?
Yeah.
Do we want? All right, we can pick on someone. Does anyone want to volunteer?
You know, I'll volunteer. I'll volunteer. I'm not ashamed of being wrong.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so for the first one I said right, and for the second one I said left because I remember Sasori like holding his dart weird when he hacks into stuff.
All right. Does anyone disagree with that?
I've gone the opposites to that, exactly that.
Okay, but I have a hard time
thought
knowing
both
my
were
right
left.
I said that
Alright.
left.
Both were left. Yeah.
So the answer is that every agent in the game wears it on the left side.
Oh, okay. So I'm
So
I
the answer's
actually should have said
left.
left. I
Left,
should have
left.
just said left. I wouldn't have been dumb.
Every single agent, it's on the same wrist. So
How does,
now
how does Larson hack stuff then if he's holding his gun?
doesn't
Well,
it?
he
he
everyone
just,
else
on his
he
does?
just
right
drops
hand?
it and he picks up
He
another
just
one out of
drops
his
it and gets a
sleeve.
new one. All
Come
right,
on.
Irish gets 3.
I'm so dumb.
Mars gets
What?
1. I should have technically
Wait.
said in their default costumes.
Wait! Isn't the second one always worth 2, or do you have to get both?
No,
of
it's
them? They
it's
both
did you
one
get both or
and
not?
Get both and you get 3. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's both or.
I didn't
Renji,
get
you
the
get a
story
3.
one wrong. I'm happy.
Raz, you get a 1. GK, you get a 3.
Why did I get so confused with the Larson one when Cav is like right there with 2 guns in her hands?
True. And Lex, you get a 1. All right. We're all ready for the home stretch. Last 3 questions, I think.
Let's do it.
I go home.
Um, I just lost all my windows. Hang on one second. Not lost, but like they all reorganized themselves. All right. What does this even say? Ah, yeah. Which agent was the photographer for a GeoGuessr category, and which agent was not a correct answer in our statistics category?
You're making me remember.
It was like an hour ago. Come on.
Exactly.
Oh, this is so evil. Oh, I think I know the first one because somebody mentioned going back to the GeoGuessr for the last question. But do I trust that?
Question: if it was part of the loadout, does it still count, or does it have to be the agent?
Let me confer with the judge.
Sorry, wait.
Okay, technically Cav was also in there when she wasn't supposed to, so would Cav be a valid answer for this one?
No, this is based on the answers we
wonder.
actually get. Not Cav is not a valid answer.
Because imagine
I-
Cav was
I'm-
like the only one not mentioned in there.
I'm
and then-
struggling
Yeah,
to read
they
the
can-
second.
Yeah.
We
Second one.
did rework this based on the slight change for the statistics, so Vic actually has the answer
Um,
based on what actually happened during the event.
sorry, I'm struggling to read the second question.
Which agent was not a correct answer in the certificate? Oh yeah, it says the most. Sorry, because I
Yeah, the
changed the
most.
question. Ignore the words of the most. Which agent was not a correct answer in the statistic? Which, oh, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, the question used to say what agent was the answer the most, and I had to change it based on what happened during the during live.
That's why he didn't crop it.
You
So
could
we could
s-
see
you could see it
answer.
a little bit.
Exactly. But you made
Did
a
you?
comment like, "Why? Oh, I could have cropped it better." But
I could have cropped it better.
Which
But he
was
could have cropped it better.
not a correct answer. The most in.
Yeah, ignore the word the most. That's because I suck at editing stuff live.
Okay.
It's just which was not a correct answer.
Good thing watching the stream isn't against the rules, and I can just go.
go through the VOD.
Check the VOD.
Check your
I-
previous answers.
That too. That's a good idea. If you
Oh,
were
Yeah,
right.
but all of mine
thank
are
you,
wrong.
Thank you.
All
You
of
know
mine
the
are
color of
wrong.
your crosshair. Is that a question?
Okay, cool.
The deafening silence makes me think.
Sorry, I'm
God damn.
communicating with the judge silently to make sure we actually get this one right.
I really hope this is correct, and if it's not, I will cry.
Okay, so yeah,
Well,
Larson was the photographer, which I believe you all said.
Yeah.
And
Somebody gave it away earlier.
yeah, the
I
answer
did. My bad.
there was 3 agents that were not actual answers, and it was Larson, Ace, and Yumi were not answers in our statistics question section. So most of you got full points. Let me go through it.
The answer is
When I
always
say
Larson.
Larson.
The answer is always Larson. Correct.
Mars, you said Larson. Renji, you said Larson Ace, which is good. Raz, Larson Ace. GK with the Larson. Lex with the Larson Ace. And Irish with the Larson. Was that full score for everyone? Yeah, it was. Awesome. Great work.
Thanks.
All right, now that we know who's taking the pictures, what map is this? And also, how far away is the nearest gray safe to where they are standing? Oh boy, the silence is terrifying.
What map is it?
Yeah, what map is this?
I don't know what.
Interesting.
Does it have a name?
I'm just gonna go with that. And like,
Okay, does it have a name? Is my only question. Like, does it actually have a name? We have to name it, or can we just say like?
Well, I didn't actually say name this map. I just said what map is it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh yeah, and we need the nearest 2 meters for the gray safe.
How far away is the nearest gray safe as measured by teammate ping?
Yeah,
Or teammate hiding somewhere?
Yeah, it's that barrel over there.
the barrel over there.
Totally not you can't holomic scan that actually.
I'm old, but I'm not blind.
So if we ever do this again, for the GeoGuessr ones, I'm gonna get someone to holomimic and be like, "What's wrong with this picture?"
Oh my god, I would
Oh, no.
love that. That would
Yeah,
be
that
so
I thought of
fun.
that, and then I was like, "That's so too mean."
No, but if you do it over like a big, like it could slowly go from like one area, and then you zoom out, and then you zoom out again, and the hollow mimic gets like harder and harder.
All right, a lot of
But the
people
other
have
way around, you
said
start really zoomed out, and then like you slowly go in until like everybody has taken a guess, and the further out you are, if your guess is right, you get more points.
could be. Yeah, a lot of people just said training map, lobby, you know. Any map is technically correct as well because this exists on all the maps. And does anyone actually know exactly where the nearest gray safe is to this picture?
Can I take a guess?
Yeah,
I think you're standing on
standing
it, or
on
like
it.
it's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
we are standing on it.
Yeah.
I just said
Oh,
2
I
meters just
forgot
to be
about
safe,
that
though.
one.
Thanks.
Yeah,
2
me
meters.
too.
We are in fact standing on. There's also one just off. It's cropped out. There's one just to the left of this picture too, behind that bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about.
So
Mm.
how
That you
far
can't-
away is
that
the
one
one
you
we were
can't
standing
think
on?
behind the bars?
Is technically 0 meters. So anyone who
Hey,
said
but that's at 2
2
meters.
meters or
Oh, I
less,
said
Yeah,
4. I said 4.
I gotta go with the 2 meters or less on this.
Oh, that's so close.
So that gives full. Everyone got the location, which I kind of thought everyone would, but also I thought the gray safe would be kind of hard. So.
Giant Key doesn't know it.
I do it. I do it.
Irish gets the full 3. Raz gets a 1. Renji gets a full 3. I'm impressed that
think
you
if
all
you-
figured out I was standing on it. I thought that would be a
I
nice
did
little,
it.
little sneaky one.
I
Mars
have a
gets a
vague
1.
memory of opening this during final mission. I don't know why.
Lex is the person who said 0 meters, which is the most correct answer. And GK got 3 points as well. All right, this is our last question. Open all my screens back up. Counting only on Steam, what is the achievement that the highest percentage of players have? And what is that percentage?
Got achievements in this game?
Well, Renji's just gonna copy whatever I say, so
I thought about it, and then I was like, "Nah, that's too cheap. If I lose on this, like I at least I'll have lost fair."
Yeah, you're above it, but I'm not.
Mars has submitted a copy, but I won't tell you who they're copying.
I wonder who I copied.
Hey, very irrelevant person. Not me thinking safe is in the adjective and being confused as to what they have since added since I last played. Oh, well, welcome to the stream. We're wrapping up trivia, basically. This is the last question.
Is the exact amount the exact percentage? Is like, is there?
We'll
is there
give
kind
you
of
a
like
bit of a buffer, you know, maybe 1 or 2%.
No, I should have
Alright.
the exact percent.
No, because then everyone's just going to open Steam. Just
There is open Steam as an option. I mean, I think most people
don't
would
open
frown
Steam.
upon that, but
not open Steam. Orange's already done
I
it,
already
so-
submitted my answer, so
I've submitted mine. Yeah.
I think this makes sense. If
all right. Mars
I-
did submit copy Giant Key. So, Giant Key, you want to tell us what you wrote?
I guessed play the tutorial and 100%.
So, play or
You have way too
complete.
much faith in humanity.
Yeah, play or complete the tutorial is correct. Or if you wrote the actual name of the thing, it's on Deceive Inc. Secret Service. We didn't say name, we just said what. So, but the
Yeah, no-
actual
no Steam
percentage.
game.
Sorry, go ahead, Benji.
I thought I was muted. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. I
okay.
was talking to chat, but like I don't think a Steam game has 100% on any
It-
any
yeah, I
achievement.
don't think so. I don't even think CS2 you get the only achievement for opening the game. Yeah, the actual percent is 69.4%.
that is
So-
Nice.
If you
I
were
said
like,
70, please.
we'll take 70, we'll
Yay.
take 69. I think that's probably about it. So Mars and GK, you both get a 1 point. Let me put that in before I read them out again.
Nice, high five.
Hey, high five.
Who's next on my list? Lex gets a big 3 points. Probably had Steam open.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, he's a cheater.
Raz said equip a profile banner, which was incorrect, but said 72, which I think is going to be just too far away. Renji said beating the tutorial, which is correct, but 45%, which is too low. Irish said tutorial, which I'll guess will accept tutorial, and he said 75%, which is just too far out of range. Close though. And that was our last question. So we see the results and check for ties, I guess.
So I won, right?
I mean, you won the last question.
Refresh.
That helps.
There
Can
we
we get
go.
the tiebreakers?
Irish,
Even if not
Renji, and
high.
Qualities tied for first for the Miss section with 21. GK with the 15, Flooded Mars with 11, and Raz with 9. And our overall winner today has been Renji with 51. Giant Keys second with 47. Irish third with the 45. Mars and Lex will share the fourth place with a 41. And Raz bringing up the rear with 34. And that's all I got.
Hey,
Which
who's that
one?
nah person?
Congrats, Giant Key, on getting first. Well done.
You son of a gun.
Just like old times.
Yeah, I got first. I totally got first.
Renji,
No, I mean,
was
Renji-
better than all of you guys.
That's what I'm seeing. Who's a Renji? I've never heard of.
All right, y'all want the tiebreaker question for fun?
Yes.
I do.
Sure.
All right, so this was
It's worth
gonna be
10
the
points.
tiebreaker question.
One next party.
It's not a two-parter, it's just one. It is how many credits do I have right now?
Wow.
Who's ever
Is that, like, Price is
closest?
Right?
Yeah, well, no, just close. Well, no, closest.
Yeah.
Just closest.
Time to look at your most recent YouTube video.
How many
My
credits?
credits aren't shown in the most season.
Oh,
I'm
gee.
just gonna do like.
I
Sure.
just put my number.
Why am I putting
Probably
a
similar.
number that doesn't have a
I don't
zero at
actually
the
have
end?
a picture for this.
Oh.
I mean, I have a picture I took, but
Alright,
like
there we
I
go.
don't have it in my slideshow, unfortunately.
Is it like closest or?
Just closest, or well, since there isn't actually a tie, you're not really getting a point. So
Hey, but like this shows the real winner, right?
Yeah,
This kind of
worth
depends on how many
15.
extra boosters you use.
it does, but that's also why it's a tiebreaker. Someone
Wait,
just
you said
just
credits?
Credits, yeah. Do you want to change your answer?
Yeah, kind of.
Credits, the greeny blue ones.
The things that aren't bonds.
Yeah. Don't worry, if there was second tiebreaker, we were doing.
If we all get the same answer, we can all
Sure.
tie the tiebreaker.
Rick has said that Mars and Lex are tied for fourth, so if you guys want to consider this your tiebreaker,
No,
I'll take it.
I put a joke answer in already. I
I see
refuse.
that.
I just kind of pressed my keyboard to around what I expect.
Lex is
think I put too
actually
much.
creepily close.
Just
So
smash
the
the keyboard.
correct answer is 218,003. 218003.
I'm
And he
actually very
said
close.
217,900, which is like 100 off or something.
Wow.
I'm so
So I
glad.
win, right? So I won. That was worth 20 points, right? That's what I heard.
Oh, it's
Renji
only
said
worth
100K,
9 points.
So you about half. Mars hit me with the 420.69. Vaz with the 5 9s. Lex was the closest by ridiculous. Like, did you check my stream or something? Irish, you weren't.
Roughly how
at
much I
24
have,
off.
so well, GG's.
That's it. That's all I got. I will put that number in chat in case
When
in
is
case
it?
there's any. Oh, whoop! Click the wrong button there. We're not doing a winner's interview because it's been open mic the whole time.
Yippee!
Of course, did I win an event? And we don't do winners interview, man.
What do you want me to add?
Oh,
Did you
why?
study for this, Renji? There we go. Did you study? Was this all?
No, No, I woke
Just
up,
nice.
slept very poorly, and then I just came here and
That's
just did my
Did
thing.
you have a favorite question you want? Did you?
Oh, dude, all of those questions were amazing. So,
I think the-
yeah, no favorite question. I will say, the ones where you like hid the words on the banners, like fuck me, man, those were hard.
Well, they were supposed to.
I love those ones. That's the only thing I studied.
He just read every word on every map.
I legitimately did.
Oh, here we go. Question from Benjamin. Compared to Jeopardy, which event had better questions? Oh, I don't know if I can ask that. That seems kind of rude to just shout out like that.
I mean, both events had great questions, but I feel like there were like trick questions in Jeopardy that just like really, tripped me
trick
up.
questions here.
We tried to do some
but, like,
tricks.
Yeah.
Also,
But,
my questions went
this time
wrong.
I won, so I feel like just by default, I just gotta go with it.
The
Also,
Jeopardy
my questions went wrong.
were more correct overall. All right, well, we'll probably sign off the stream here. Thanks you guys for coming out. Twitch viewers and YouTube viewers, thanks for coming out. Oh, hang on. All right, okay, I thought we had an actual question chat, but we don't. And yeah, that's it for stream. People in Discord want to hang out for a minute, that's cool, or feel free to run away now if you want. I'm not asking how Orin fries his eggs while you're in voice chat with them. And with that, I'm shutting down the stream.
Thank you.